कैसे हो भाई लोगों? वेरी गुड इवनिंग टू ऑल whoever has come. And that being said, सिर्फ 1.5 घंटे का टाइम आज मेरे पास. So let's do what we do the best. RP. ठीक है, इसमें क्या बना हुआ है? Whoa. ओ भाई, GTA 5 के स्क्रीनशॉट डले हुए हैं. क्या बात.
यहाँ पे जॉब मिलता है.
I feel now how, you know, how it feels like when somebody's channel just dies. Completely dies.
ऐसे मेरे पे भी
Why state and Dexter versus? Because the charge जो उस पे चार्ज लगे हैं ना, वो गलत
ये
है.
देखो ये
30 guys.
उनको भी देने की आदत है. पीछे एक बुढ़ा हो गया अभी.
अरे अमिताभ बच्चन जी कैसे हैं?
हाँ
क्या नाम है आपका?
ओए अमिताभ बच्चन जी नमस्ते.
नाम क्या है आपका?
अजी मेरा नाम है बच्चा सिंह.
एक सेकंड दीजिएगा.
जी बीते
थोड़े गोरे होते तो सेम टू सेम अमिताभ बच्चन लगते आप.
यार ऐसे में बोले लगते भी अभी ऐसी है.
आप रेसिस्ट कमेंट्स पास कर रहे हैं?
अरे नहीं सर जी, आपकी दाढ़ी
अब
आपका
बता
लुक
रहे
देख
आप.
के बोल रहे हैं. भाई साहब से पूछो, आप एकदम वैसे लग रहे हो.
This is
क्या
Chief
पता
Justice Troy
यही
Marshall
लॉयर
to
हो.
PD Direct.
क्या बोलते हैं?
I need 2 of your finest officers in the court, please. ASAP.
क्या बोलते हैं बेटे?
यही लॉयर है लगता है.
आप लॉयर क्या भैया?
2341 dispatch. 10 for 25 minute.
जज हो क्या आप?
10 476.
बोलिए
Chief Justice हूँ मैं.
अरे अरे सरदार सरकार माफ करे सरकार, हमसे बहुत बड़ी गलती हो गई सरकार.
Admin TX UI
नमस्ते नमस्ते.
अरे अवतार भाई,
जज
वो
साहब,
क्या करोगे वो देख के?
हमें क्षमा करे.
वो TX तो सबका सेम ही रहता है.
पहचाना नहीं आपको. हमारी तरफ से नमस्ते.
कोई बात नहीं. कैसे आना हुआ यहाँ पर?
अरे वो हमको एक बच्चा मिला था, वो डेक्स्टर मॉर्गन करके. वो बोल रहा था आज हमारा केस है तो हमारा सपोर्ट करने के लिए आ जाओ हमको
जी.
तो इसीलिए हम आए हुए हैं. अच्छा उनका
बैठिए.
केस है. हाँ तो किधर बैठ सकते हैं? हाँ तो कमर भी बच जाएगी दर्द से.
इन जो सीटें हैं, जो बेंच लगे हुए हैं, इन पे ही बैठे.
अच्छा,
आगे
अच्छा.
मत आइएगा.
अच्छा ठीक है बेटे.
माइटी
ओ
कह रहे
यार
हैं डीएम
ये
देखो।
तेरा
अरे
बता, ये तो
चालू
यार
करते
हमारे
तुम।
यहाँ तो एकदम रद्दी धूल वुत्ती वाला होता है इंडिया में, तुमको भी
आपने यार लकड़ी की पूरी
भाइयों सॉरी, मैं
XYZ वो
एक
होता है।
बस एक स्टाफ वाला काम कर रहा हूँ। सो सॉरी, ये मुझे करना पड़ेगा, मैं भूल गया।
मिट्टी उड़ जाती है
कैसे तो घुस जाता है अपने आप लकड़ी।
ना। हाँ,
बराबर ऊपर बैठ जाओ तुम।
यार अभी वैसे बैच क्या ही करेंगे, आज बाहर नहीं चलते। आजा भैया
आप
चल
बाहर
चल,
कोई क्या
आजा
देखते,
आजा,
चलो
हाँ आजा देख कर आ।
तो लॉक कर दे।
अब इसको खोल
ये
दोगे
क्या
फिर?
है?
अच्छा
बाहर कोई तो आया है।
थैंक यू जज सर।
अच्छा ये वाला डोर था वो। माय बैड माय बैड।
लॉक
इंटरैक्ट
बंद हो
डिस्टेंस
गया।
ऑटो लॉक तो है ही नहीं। ऑटो लॉक इंटरवल 0 करना ही नहीं है। ऑटोमेटिक लॉक, ऑटोमेटिक लॉक तो करना ही नहीं है, तो छोड़ दें इसको। ओके, बट इस पे लॉक लगाने का था, तो इस पे लॉक कैसे लगेगा? उस पे लगेगा ये करके कोट एंड फ्री। ठीक है भाइयों, ये रहेगा डबल। इसको खोल पाएंगे आपके डीओजे वाले एंड पुलिस वाले, प्लस स्टेट वाले तो खोल ही पाएंगे। ठीक है जी, परफेक्ट, लग गया लॉक। माइक हमारा सेट है, तो और कोई सीन तो है ही, क्योंकि शो डाउन एंड HTRP 3.0 का बहुत ज़्यादा डिफरेंस है। आई डोंट नो, आई डो नॉट नो, आई मुझे नहीं पता शो डाउन में क्या करते हैं क्या नहीं करते। आई वॉज देयर फॉर सम टाइम, बट लेट्स नॉट गो देयर। ओके 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 ओके, थोड़ा जब तक ये होता है तब तक बाकी चीज़ देख लेते हैं। अपॉइंटमेंट रिक्वेस्ट, कितने लोगों ने अपॉइंटमेंट डाली है? गुड्डी कुमारी नीड बेल, दिस इज ऑलरेडी डन, तो डिक्लाइंड। और कौन से लोग चाहते हैं? बलदेव ठाकुर फॉर बिजनेस रिलेटेड वर्क, तो ये जज से अपॉइंटमेंट है। ये हमारा कोर्ट केस है जो आज सेटअप है। इसमें 15/11, आज 15/11 ही है, 7:30 बजे। कुशल खिंजी हॉस्टल, ठीक है। किसी का आया नहीं, किसी का बैकग्राउंड चेक नहीं आया। मेंबर्स में भी हैव, ठीक है। अपॉइंटमेंट में रिगार्डिंग एनओसी में देखता नहीं हूँ, तो डिक्लाइन। कबीर सिंह फॉर डिसरिस्पेक्टिंग ओल्ड मैन अटेम्प्ट टू मर्डर केस, वांट टू गुड लक। तो जज से अपॉइंटमेंट क्यों चाहिए इस चीज़ के लिए? वोल्टर वाइट, टॉकिंग अबाउट जॉब। Business inquiry, I'm not a business person. Appointment request more कौन है? Jani Sharma need to discuss regarding something about NOC declined. Tony Jersey business license decline.
Good luck.
Walter White business
Name?
decline.
It's Kenji Sakai. I am a private attorney. Nice.
Denied applications. First try. Second try fail कर चुके हैं ये। First try fail कर चुके हैं।
Okay.
Eddie Wooten 2 टाइम फेल कर
Congrats,
चुके
man.
हैं।
Have fun.
जोशी भी है केस में, हाँ है ना। जोशी की गांव पे 2 थप्पड़ लगा दो, बहुत इंग्लिश बोलता है। एक्सक्यूज मी, हुज दिस? Oh, officers,
Hello,
please come
sir.
inside.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm assuming you guys know why you guys are here.
Yes, sir. There's a court case.
There is a court case, and I want the decorum of the court to be maintained.
Yes, sir.
Right? And what are your names?
Myself, Jiran Dilawala, Senior Officer, LSPD.
Myself, Officer Aritra Patel, Senior Officer.
And I'm Officer Shivaji Rao.
Officer Shivaji Rao. Okay.
Shivaji Rao.
Okay.
Yes.
Where is the accused, Mr. Boddy Chaddha? Did you guys leave him on bail?
No. It was a HOT, so he's in the custody.
No, it was an HUT, but his bail was granted.
DA didn't confirm me about that.
Well, it was approved by me, and his private attorney should have reached out to you. If he
He
did,
also didn't show me.
then it's his
His private.
fault. Then it's his fault.
Yeah.
So, is he still in the lockup?
Yeah, he's in the lockup, and also his private attorney is also in outside. He still didn't show me.
Okay. Maybe you guys bring that guy here now. It's 7:27. I don't want to be late with my cases.
All right, sir. We'll do the thing.
Okay, just one of you stay here, two of you go back and get that guy.
Shivaji, stay here. Stay with the judge for the every purpose.
Yeah, sure.
I'm with my agent.
Right.
Okay, sir. I'm
Right.
gonna catch you later.
Right. Shivaji, can you come to my right side? I'm hard of hearing from my left side.
Sure, sir.
When did you join, Shivaji?
I joined 2 weeks before, sir.
2 weeks before. And how is it going?
Going good. Actually, I was on leave. Like I went for a training, and I'm back today.
How was it?
Oh, it was good. Had a combat training. Some
You had a
special
combat
tactics.
training. Okay. Oh, I see guys like you guys crave the action. Okay. Young bloods.
Yes.
Anyway, you guys all prepared for the case?
I'm not aware of the case. I just landed today. Landed an hour ago. I just came to know that there's a case going on.
Yeah, absolutely. Just give me a sec. कहाँ है भाई मेरे प्राइवेट अटर्नीज एंड मेरे डिस्ट्रिक्ट अटर्नीज एंड मेरे
So, may I know your name, sir? By the way,
आई एम ट्रॉय मार्शल
Troy Marshall.
ट्रॉय
Troy, okay. Troy Marshall. Got it.
there you go.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Let's go out.
Sure, sir.
Are you able to lock and unlock this door?
No, I'm not able to.
Can
I
try
believe.
now.
Yes. Yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
By default lock क्यों रहे हैं? यहाँ नहीं होना चाहिए ऐसे lock.
Food and drinks. It's gonna be a long 1 AM.
Mr. Austin.
हेलो जस्टिस
Oh, hello. Aman.
कैसे सर हैं आप ठीक हैं
फर्स्ट क्लास इस एज में तो तबीयत
जी।
खराब होती रहती है
जी
हमारे उस समन का
जी।
क्या हुआ दूसरे समन का क्या हुआ
सर जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया था सर डीए को इन्फॉर्म कर दिया होगा सर आपने मैंने तो रात को ही भेज दिया था आपको कि मैं भेज दूं
उनको देखिए जो अटर्नी है उनके
जी
मिस्टर केंजी
जी
वही है रिप्रेजेंटेटिव उस बिजनेस के
ओके
भी, तो
जी
उन्हीं को केस के बाद रोक लीजिए।
सर उनसे बात हुई थी मेरी दोपहर में, जस्ट नॉर्मल, मतलब फॉर्मली एंड नॉट ऑफिशियली, बट मैंने उनको बोला था कि आपको सारी
लव
चीज़ें
फ्रॉम
समझ आ गई थी
दर्पण।
ना जो मैंने कॉल पे बोली थी, तो देन ही
अरे अरे
सेड कि जी
थैंक
मेरे
यू।
को सारी क्या हुआ? आवाज़ आ रही है मेरी? हेलो,
आ रही
जी
बहुत
सर, आ
जोर
रही
से।
आ रही आ रही है।
सॉरी सॉरी सर, मेरा एकदम से हेडेक हुआ था, माफ़ी चाहते हैं सर। मैं यही
रेड
बोला
आ
था
गई
कि
है।
आज नॉन मतलब बात हुई थी मेरी
अच्छा
केंजी से,
ये
तो
रिश्वत है क्या
उन्होंने
चड्डे
बोला
से?
कि हाँ बट मैं कुछ और बात करने आ रहा हूँ चीफ जस्टिस से,
थैंक यू यार
तो
दर्पण,
पता नहीं सर कौन सी रिगार्डिंग से बात करने आ रहे हैं आपसे, देख लीजिएगा।
थैंक यू थैंक यू।
मुझे तो बस इतनी इन्फॉर्मेशन पता चली है सर।
ठीक है कोई बात नहीं,
जी,
देख लेंगे।
और सर मेरे इंटरव्यूज़ के लिए मैंने फाइनल कर दिया सर, टाइमिंग भी और बाकी स्टेट के एम्प्लॉयज़ के लिए।
देखिए
एक तो आज जी
देखा मैंने, देखा 2 दिन में हूँ
जी
नहीं, मैं
जी
ऑफ शोर ट्रैवल कर रहा हूँ एक गोल्फ टूर्नामेंट के लिए, तो आप
जी
आई एम श्योर आप कर लेंगे खुद से मैनेज।
जी जी मैं कर लूँगा सर। जी
परफेक्ट।
जी, आज तो मैंने एक ऑफिसर को अपॉइंट किया है,
मोए
नेम
मोए क्या
उनका
कह रहे हो
राहुल है,
आप?
वैसे तो मैंने आज ही उनका इंटरव्यू रखा है, अगर वो पास हो जाते तो फिर मैं कल के इंटरव्यू में भी उनको साथ में रखूंगा सर।
ठीक है,
जी जी
जैसा आपको सही लगे। यूर स्टेट मैनेजर
जी सर।
कल की
यस सर।
ऑल गुड।
यस सर, एक्चुअली डॉक्टर को बुलाने गया था मैं, उनका विटनेस लिस्ट में नेम था बट ही डिडंट न्यू, सो आई वेंट टू कॉल हिम।
और मैं आपसे जानना चाह रहा था कि ये डिले क्यों हुआ हमारे साइड से?
हम नो एवरी
कौन बोला कौन बोला
guess it's only the PD that has not come for the security.
पागल है
Like
साले
we have
पागल।
some of the officers, but like not a lot of them for checking and everything.
आज हो पाएगा 10 कभी नहीं हो पाएगा भाई
सारे
दर्पण,
PD officers
अनीश
चाहिए
वो
ना,
नहीं हो
that
पाएगा।
is the only thing.
But again, thank you Darpan for the rate. Means a lot.
I was here from 7:15.
अरे अरे
अरे मैम
Yeah.
क्या हो गया मैम को? खाना पीना नहीं खाया क्या?
इतना भी सुंदर नहीं हूँ
कोई
अब मैं।
ले जा।
डॉक्टर ले जाइए, देखिए जरा।
डॉक्टर ले जाओ।
डॉक्टर ले जाओ, मैं ले जाऊं क्या?
अरे तो खड़े हुए
डॉक्टर है
हाथ
ना,
पकड़ के।
डॉक्टर
पगली मेरे प्यार में गिर
अबे
गई।
वो रमन
नहीं है, ये पहले की
रमन सर ले।
लगा है कहीं पे, आपने बोला।
और बताओ सर आपका क्या?
देखिए 7:30 का टाइम है कल की जी, ठीक
Yes,
है।
yes.
आई डोंट एक्सपेक्ट इट टू स्टार्ट आफ्टर 7:40 इन एनी केस, तो आप उनको बोलिए इफ दे फेल टू कम टू द कोर्ट बाय 7:40
देख लो एक बार।
they are going to lose this case. I'm a punctual guy, I need things to be done on time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm going to
I'll
start the
wait.
case now.
इसके लिए पूछ रहा हूँ। हाँ,
Yeah, yeah.
देखो।
अरे यार आ जाओ यार, जल्दी आ जाओ, कहाँ है? 7:40 तक लेजिट नहीं है तो मैं वर्डिक्ट डाल दूंगा, फेल टू अपीयर। कोर्ट समन्स में आप आए नहीं, आप हार गए केस। हो जाएंगे। अरे यार देसी स्कोर भाई, दिक्कत पता है क्यों नहीं हो पाएंगे, क्यों लगता है मुझे क्यों नहीं हो पाएंगे? बिकॉज माई चैनल इज लाइक ड्राई डेड। एक होता है ना कि इनएक्टिव, एक होता है कि चलो ठीक है हो जाएगा, ये है वो है, बट माइन इज लाइक कंप्लीटली डेड। स्टार्ट कोर्ट प्रोसीडिंग्स, ठीक है। डॉफ को ऑफ कर दूं? अरे वो थोड़ी देर के लिए ऑन किया था बस यार। ये लो ये लो। अनीश तूने ये गैबल वाला काम नहीं किया भाई। यहाँ पे हमारे पास कुछ और ऑप्शंस आ रहे हैं। वाह, जज सबसे ऊपर। कैसे कैसे कर लो अनीश, आप बताओ। ये हुई नो रो, कैसे कर लो? चलो ठीक है, थोड़ा ऊपर रहूंगा तो जज दिखेगा भी लोगों को दूर से, समझ रहे हो? अगर नीचे गया तो जज दिखेगा ही नहीं। जो तू मुझसे करवाना चाह रहा है ना ब्रो, वो मेरे बस की बाहर की बात है। ये तू मुझसे करवाना चाह रहा है ना, वो इस जन्म में नहीं हो पाएगा मेरे से।
गुड इवनिंग योर ऑनर।
क्या करूं इसको, कैसे बैठाऊं? गलत किया तूने अनीश।
ऊपर जाना है।
मिट्टू उस तरफ चला चल।
ऊपर जगह है, चलो
ओए
ऊपर
सोन पापड़ी, भाई ये सोन पापड़ी उस पार्टी का है।
आओ आओ।
अभी लॉक है।
कहाँ बैठना है?
अच्छा आप पहले बैठ जाओ, कोई ना।
कल की जी
बैठो आप लोग।
सर आई जस्ट केम टू नो वो बॉडी चड्ढा को लेके आ रहे हैं। एक्चुअली उनको आने में थोड़ा टाइम लग गया था, तो उनको एस्कॉर्ट करके ला रहे हैं पीडी से, सेल से यहाँ तक। दैट वाज द क्या स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं?
नहीं, अगर वो 7:45 मैक्स यहाँ नहीं आते हैं
यस सर।
तो मैं एडजर्न कर दूंगा इसे वैसे भी।
आंसर उनके लॉयर कंजी भी कहीं दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है।
I am
हमारे
totally
तो
fine.
लॉयर
I am totally
Yes,
fine
sir.
with it. If they do not show up by 7:45, this case is going to be adjourned. Simple as that.
Okay, sir, I'll let them know.
Apologies for the delay, my lord. We just had to go and grab some emergency food. By the way, what?
Okay.
Give me a second. Tell Austin go to the right side. Austin, prosecution stable, defense is stable. Austin, sir.
हाँ जी बोलिए।
Isn't this the defense's place in the criminal suit? Justice Marshall requesting permission to approach the bench, my lord.
Let everybody settle in and please ask the people behind you to maintain the decorum.
Will do, sir. I'll actually notify the officers to come here and do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And where is your Mr. Klein? What's his
Actually,
name?
they're on the way. He's actually on the way. His name is Boddy, Chaddha. He's on his way with the PD. We were unable to get the bail through as I was due to my unavailability. And that is why. It had only
Okay.
3 hours for the suit and I had to rush on to and focus on some other matter. That's all.
अरे यार मैं तो अटक गई यार।
Yeah.
सॉरी मैं पूरी अटक गई।
Do you mind informing the officers वो आपका
बैठो
text
आप
देख के
बैठो।
जल्दी आ जाए?
क्या लगता है कौन जीतेगा?
हाँ आ गया
दो ना खाना पीना।
वो लोग घुस नहीं पा रहे क्या सर्वर में? सर्वर तो फुल है। वाह,
आ गया जन।
हिंदी के लिए 2 दम आए।
अबे धक्का मत दो बाहर।
वो देखो
हटना।
क्या क्या देखना पड़ेगा आज के दिन में।
क्या है?
इनको बैठने दो, हटो।
ओए सोन पापड़ी,
तू अच्छा रॉन कहाँ है? रॉन। ला 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 ला। देखे भाई क्या चल रहा है। मिट्टू को क्या क्या देख लूं भाई मिट्टू को। अब देखो थोड़ा बहुत तूने करने देना ही पड़ेगा ना, क्योंकि वो भी मजे ही करने आए हैं।
डेक्स्टर वाज आउटसाइड।
Where is Dynamo?
के बाद उस लोकेशन दिख गई कि पावर प्लांट के आसपास लोकेशन है, और वहाँ पे फिर तुम लोग आए। मीनवाइल तुम लोगों ने 911 किया था। 911 पीडी की तक गया नहीं बिकॉज
What is he doing? 741 यहीं पर हो गए हैं।
फिजिकली पीडी पुलिस स्टेशन गए उनको बुलाने के लिए, और उसके बाद फिर तुम लोग मेरे को ढूंढने आए उस लोकेशन पे। तब तक कि ये लोग मुझे वहाँ पे मेरा वीडियो बना रहे थे, कुलचा
Prep
से
कर रहा है,
बात
Dino is
वो मेरा
prepping
वीडियो
them.
बना रहा था।
Nice.
और
क्या कर रहे हो
मैं
आप?
नंगा
Okay, कोई नहीं. What is Darpan doing?
आपका फटा जो मेरे का मेरा
अबे यार ये व्हील चेयर पर आया है। माय गॉड, इसके सर में चोट लगी है। इसका डॉक्यूमेंट बोलता है कि इसके सर पे चोट लगी है।
नहीं उठ नहीं सकता, ये टाइम पूरा हुआ तभी उठ पाऊंगा। अच्छा
1 मिनट का दिया ना, 1 मिनट वेट करो।
हाँ 1 मिनट का वेट करना पड़ेगा।
स्मार्ट लग रहा है दर्पण, पूरा मस्त लग रहा है। नहा धो के बाल बाल बना के दाढ़ी वाड़ी बना कर आया दर्पण। नाइस नाइस नाइस।
लाइक नहीं कर रहे हो मतलब, है ना?
ठीक है। एंड who else is in? Senior gaming bhai is also streaming today, so court case soon. He's sitting there in the court, not doing anything. Jillian, what's Jillian doing?
पड़ेगा 1 मिनट वेट करना पड़ेगा।
रुक जा मैं उतारता हूँ। भाई ऐसे कैसे बैठे हो भाई?
तेरे पास है ना व्हीलचेयर अभी टोनी?
हाँ मेरे पास नहीं आया। नहीं आया।
अरे रुको
चड्ढा को सर्च करो।
डिजर्विंग है, इसको परमानेंट जेल में डालो।
दूर जाओ
सर
इसको जेल में डालो। दूर जाओ
सर इसका हो सके एनकाउंटर कर देना।
सर इसको फांसी दे दो सर इसको।
चड्ढा अंदर आओ, तुमको अंदर व्हीलचेयर दे रहे हैं। अंदर आओ चड्ढा, अंदर दे रहा व्हीलचेयर।
क्या भाई
तू खड़ जा भाई।
कहाँ भेज दे रहे हो धक्का देके?
Austin,
तो पीछे से जाओ ना।
can you call both the parties and tell them if they're not here by next 2-3 minutes, I'm leaving.
All right, I got it.
केस का फाइन बढ़ाना पड़ेगा। ये लोग साइड से आएंगे।
दे दो व्हीलचेयर बिठा दो।
तो कॉफ करके लेके आए।
Officers, please handcuff him.
यस मैं कंफर्म
कर दो उनको।
वही तो तुम बोलो जिसके पास है। भाई इतनी पीढ़ी के सामने कैसे भागे?
All right, Your Honor, both the parties are here.
Both parties are here.
Yep, we can get started when you're ready.
Where is Kenzie?
ऊपर जाना है क्या?
अरे वो तो लाओ मेरी व्हीलचेयर।
वो तो लग रही है।
Alright, with respect I'm calling Kenji.
क्या हुआ?
I'm here.
Okay,
Just waiting for you guys outside.
Okay.
तो दे दो सर।
बैठो, have a seat on this one only. इस पे बैठ जाओ।
Okay, Kenzie and Austin, before you guys start, one instruction: you guys need to come in the mic range and then speak. Okay? Anybody who's standing in the mic range would not speak without permission. Am I clear?
Yes, my lord.
Yes, Your Honor.
अरे भाई
खोला गया ऊपर।
छोटू भाई बन गए तुम लोग। मेंबरशिप खरीद रहे हो? मत खरीदो भाई, इनएक्टिव चैनल की मेंबरशिप। शेख अली भाई कैसे हैं आप? मैं बढ़िया। Alright, let's begin.
Right, would you like to begin with the prosecution's opening statement then?
Absolutely, go for it.
Right. Your Honor, today you will hear the story of Dexter Morgan, an innocent man who has suffered humiliation, violence, and near-fatal attack at the hands of the defendants Kulcha Singh and Boddy Chaddha. The evidence will show beyond a reasonable doubt that these defendants orchestrated a sequence of deliberate and heinous acts that culminated in Dexter's abduction, public degradation, and brutal
आपका छोटू
stabbing.
भाई
The defense will attempt to distract the court with smokes and mirrors, alibis riddled with inconsistencies, dubious photographs of lookalikes, and even allegations of mistreatment after arrest, such as custodial violence.
Check.
But let me be very clear, these are desperate to shift attention away from the overwhelming evidence of their guilt. On November 9th,
the guy that you
2024,
see in front
Dexter
of you
Morgan was lured into a conversation with Kulcha Singh under the guise of settling an old dispute. Moments later, Boddy Chaddha appeared, armed with a weapon, and forced Dexter into a vehicle. There was no spur of the moment action. This was premeditated. Dexter was taken against his will, taunted, humiliated, and subjected to mental and physical abuse, including being stripped and forced to dance in front of his captors. This was not the behavior of men resolving a conflict, it was cruelty with intent. And just when you think about it, that it couldn't get worse, the following day in broad daylight at Legion Square, the culprit, Boddy Chaddha, again escalated violence, armed with a bone dagger this time. He stabbed my client Dexter Morgan multiple times in a vicious targeted attack. Dexter, bleeding with pain, was rushed to the hospital. The medical report will show you that these were not superficial wounds but life-threatening injuries inflicted with malice and clear intent to kill.
अरे भाई भाई भाई
Today, I would like you to hear the testimony from multiple
Great job,
witnesses,
great
Tony
job, Austin.
Cartel, Simba Singhania, and Nikita Roy, all of whom were present at key moments. Their accounts are consistent, detailed, and corroborated. They saw Dexter being forced into a car at gunpoint. They found him at the power plant, shaken and humiliated. They witnessed Boddy Chaddha's brutal attack in Legion Square as well. You will see medical evidence presented by a professional, Dr. Tango, who has treated Dexter. The wound near his kidney, the pain, the bleeding. All these details leave no doubt about the severity of the attack. This was not a misunderstanding or an accident. It was deliberate violence aimed to cause maximum harm, that is, to kill my client. Additionally, phone records and location data will place defendants exactly where Dexter and his witnesses say they were. These records cannot lie. They will contradict defense alibi and dismantle their narrative. Today, the defense will present a range of excuses. They will point to an unused boarding pass and claim it was the defendant's and it wasn't, and that he was not present in state. But this pass, unused and irrelevant, not stamped by any security agencies, doesn't place the defendant anywhere except exactly where our evidence shows, at the scene of the crime. They will show you a photograph of a lookalike,
पीछे
a
आवाज नहीं
grainy
आ रहा
image designed
कहाँ
to
पे नहीं आ रहा
plant the
बस
seed of doubt. But our evidence, witness identifications, phone records, and physical injuries leaves no room for mistaken
कह रहा
identity.
भाई इसके subtitles
They
कहाँ
will
मिलेंगे
even claim custodial violence, an allegation completely unrelated to the crime at hand and just there to defame the glorious police department of this city. Let me remind you that events of the custody are not on trial today. What is on trial is the violent, calculated, and deliberate harm caused to the defendants, Dexter Morgan. At the end of this trial, the evidence will leave no doubt in your mind that Kulcha Singh and Boddy Chaddha are guilty of kidnapping, assault with deadly weapons, and attempted murder. You will see that the defense's narrative is not just weak, but a desperate attempt to obscure the truth. Your decision in this case is not just about holding these defendants accountable to their actions. It's about reaffirming
हिंदी
the
के लिए दो
principle
दफा
that
है
no one, no matter how careful they try to cover their tracks, is above the law. We ask that you listen carefully to the
ये
evidence,
कौन है he's
weigh
a
it with
friend of
clarity
mine
it deserves,
from
and deliver a verdict that speaks the
SVRB
truth.
time his
A
name
verdict
is
that tells
Apache
Dex Morgan and the
he
others
used
like
to
him
stream before
that
he doesn't
justice should
stream
prevail.
anymore मतलब
Thank
ये
you.
stream अब नहीं मेरे को क्या हो गया मैं इंग्लिश में क्यों बोल रहा हूँ thank you Bennett
May the defense proceed, Malad?
you can कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा अभी समझाता हूँ एक सेकंड इसको जोशी को बोल लेने दो
Honorable Chief Justice, ladies and gentlemen sitting in the court. Today I stand before you not just as Kenji Sakai, the advocate for Mr. Boddy Chaddha, but as a voice of reason and justice.
Anish
In
are
the
you
face
still there
of a pivotal question.
can you
Can a
increase the
man be
range
condemned
and
under the shadow of an offense
mic का
that
range
the
बढ़ा
law
सकता है क्या
itself
Anish
does not acknowledge? In a society governed by principles, fairness, and the written law, we must hold fast one unyielding truth. Whether there is no law, there can be no crime. The prosecution seeks to yield the weight of accusation, yet they carry it forward in the absence of the most vital element, legislation that defines, outlines, and sanctions what they allege. We gather here under the solemn watch of the Public Safety Act, an act drafted to uphold peace and the common good. Yet nowhere in its language, in its ink spilled with deliberation, does it breathe life into the concept of attempted murder. To convict a man of a charge that is legally non existent is not only unjust, but a betrayal of the very essence of justice. I ask you to ponder not just the man before you, but the integrity of a system that promises every citizen certainty of law before accusation, defense before punishment, and clarity before judgment. Mr. Chaddha is not on trial for what is written, he stands accused for what is imagined, a charge that floats in the void of legislative silence. That is not just his trial, but a trial of how deeply we honor the words nullum crimen, nulla poena sine lege, which is a legal maxim, which means no crime, no punishment without the law. This trial is nothing but a waste of time for the justice system. I believe that in the court of our Honorable Chief Justice Troy Marshall, justice will prevail, and all the citizens of this democracy will understand that there is nothing above the law. With this, my lord, I rest my opening statement and my case, as there can be no accusations or nobody could be charged with a crime which the law does not define. Thank you, Lord.
धन्यवाद किंसी जी। कोर्ट ये आप सबको बताना चाहेगी कि अगर लेजिस्लेशन में कोई लॉ अवेलेबल नहीं है, that doesn't mean there is no law and order. And that is why, you know, sometimes we as human beings, as a society, we do set precedents from the cases like these. However, the court is also not so blind that it shall give its judgment or pass on the verdict without any solid evidences. Now, I shall request both of you that we must proceed now and see towards the evidences.
Your Honor, the prosecution would like you to draw attention to our set of exhibit.
Could you point me to them?
Of course, Your Honor. Just give me a second to pull my file right up. Here we shall begin with the medical reports that are available, co-signed by Dr. Tango Charlie, who's the medical expert at Pillbox General, which show that Dexter Morgan has suffered severe wounds. Sorry. Sorry, Your Honor. These medical reports show that Dexter Morgan has suffered grave injuries from a blunt force trauma, something that is possible only with a sharp object like a bone dagger, as defined in our initial report to the police.
तुम लोग को
These
देखना है?
injuries were life-threatening, and when you look at the texts that we found in Mr. Boddy Chaddha's phone upon arrest, these also point that Mr. Boddy Chaddha knew a place where he could buy such an item.
All right.
एक दूसरे में घुसे जा रहे सब लोग हैं? अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है।
Okay, I see the document now. And
All
are
right.
you referring to the screenshot from a cell phone?
Yes, yes. This is a location from a conversation with Mr. Jack Butcher, which says that he has gotten a location where a knife is made, and he had sworn not to tell anybody, but he informed Mr. Boddy Chaddha about this location. And you can also see that there are pinpoint markers to a certain location.
Lord, I would like to object to this actually. Can we have the person that the prosecution is actually referring to as a witness to confirm whether the statement is actually a truth or a hoax.
Sustained, and not just because of that. My question to the Department of Police here is, did you guys go and check this location?
Should I talk now?
Sure.
So, sir, these evidences came from Boddy Chaddha's phone, and in this location there was nothing in date. We searched the location, but the text was there. That's why I sent it to the DA from the phone of Boddy Chaddha.
So the text is there, but the location means nothing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and why this information is missing from your report?
I gave it to the DA today.
Did you specifically mention that this location holds no value?
Sir, it is definitely possible that this location was a point where the defendant met with the person he was texting with, and then they proceeded onwards to the location where the knife was being sold.
See, Bennett, you know very well this could all be, hearsays, because do you have this guy? Jack Bacha.
No, sir, but we would definitely like the police department to find out more about this.
My lord, objection. The whole statement he gave is speculative.
Sustain, I cannot take this as evidence.
All right, moving on. We also have a phone chat from Mr. Boddy Chaddha's phone, which has a title kidnapping.
ये बंदा जज से भी पुलिस के साथ आर करने आया है.
My client did not give any consent to go ahead and give any information from his phone. And as long as the law prevails, the opposing counsel, whether as even the police department, does not have
इनके बोलो
any
जनता
right
की डिमांड पर
to go
हिंदी
through
हो
and
जाता.
invade someone's
ठीक है, चलो
privacy
हिंदी में करते हैं.
without
Your Honor, there
having
was an
permission
arrest
from
warrant
yourself, my lord.
against the person, and the person consented to this search.
Lord, an arrest warrant does not warrant invading privacy after the person is wrongfully arrested. Strong emphasis on that, wrongfully arrested part.
ठीक है. Before we proceed, guys, for the sake of the citizens of Los Santos, क्या आप दोनों को हिंदी में वार्तालाप करने में कोई समस्या है?
No, sir.
The defense can try, my lord, but it will be difficult.
We're fine with it.
कोशिश करते हैं इसको हिंदी में रखते हैं ताकि लोगों को समझ में आए. Apparently, Austin, हमारे लॉस सेंटोस का जो पढ़ने लिखने की क्षमता है वो बहुत कम है.
I can understand, Your Honor. Hindi is
The
fine.
defense can agree to that, my lord.
Anyway, so where were we? Yeah. So the unlawful seizure of his cell phone device, is that what you were pointing me to, Kenji?
Exactly, sir.
Your Honor, the cell phone search was necessary to find out the location of Mr. Boddy Chaddha. Mr. Boddy Chaddha was asked to present in front of the police
The case
department,
pakka
but
PD
he
हार रही है.
failed to
How do you
comply
know
with
it
this
failed?
process. Instead, he told us that he was not present in the village, to which the defense submitted a set of boarding passes which were unused, not stamped at all, and we can very well place the suspect within the location through multiple means of evidence,
इसमें तो
such
मारी
as
जाएगी,
tickets
बड़ी
to a
डंडेगी.
concert that was being tickets to a concert that was being conducted in the state, and the suspect was present in this concert.
My lord, I would really like to actually go ahead and object to that. Because the thing is, it's very clear that yes, it might be necessary to go ahead and get the evidences. But
Anoka
there
is
is
a
a
judge.
procedure to
Anoka
be
versus
followed
Kenzie कैसे हो सकता है? और he's a
to
Austin
go
is
ahead
a
and make
fucking
sure
great
that the
attorney.
right to
क्या
privacy is
बात कर
not
रहे हैं तुम
invaded,
लोग?
which is one of the fundamental rights of a human being, especially in a democracy like the United States itself.
Kenzie हिंदी.
Sure, sir. सर मैं बस ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि एक आदमी के जो फंडामेंटल राइट्स होते हैं, स्पेशली एक डेमोक्रेसी में, एंड यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स एक एपिटमी है उस चीज का. एंड अब अगर ठीक है, द अपोजिंग काउंसिल थिंक्स कि उन्हें बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी था टू गो अहेड एंड गेट इट, लेकिन सर उसके लिए एक प्रोसीजर है. द राइट टू प्राइवेसी इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फंडामेंटल राइट फॉर एवरी ह्यूमन बीइंग.
मैं आपको यहाँ रोकना चाहूँगा किंजी, ये जो सेलफोन वाला मैटर है वो क्रॉस हो चुका है. एविडेंस एग्जिबिट 3.2, यहाँ बात हो रही है आपके जो टिकट्स हैं लॉस सेंटोस टू न्यू दिल्ली एंड न्यू दिल्ली टू लॉस सेंटोस, उसकी
करेक्ट सर,
उसके ऊपर बात की जा रही है फिलहाल. और एट द सेम टाइम जो हमारे बेनेट साहब हैं उनका ये कहना है कि एक कॉन्सर्ट हुआ था यहाँ पर 8 नवंबर को, उसमें आपके जो क्लाइंट हैं मिस्टर बॉडी चड्ढा वो प्रेजेंट थे. अब ये स्टेटमेंट है इसका, आप इसको काउंटर कैसे कर रहे हैं? सेलफोन की बात नहीं हो रही यहाँ पर.
Alright, I would like to go ahead and point out the boarding pass, which is from New Delhi to Los Santos. The arrival was at 4 a.m., my lord. And it was in the evening.
सर
My
0400 से मेरा तो मतलब बस एक ही निकलता है, इट्स 4 in the morning, सुबह के 4 बजे.
Exactly, 4 in the morning. That is what you're saying.
जी सर, जो
The event
कॉन्सर्ट
was
था
on
वो
8th
शाम
evening.
जी सर, शाम के 4 बजे, और आपके क्लाइंट आए थे लॉस सेंटोस में सुबह के 4 बजे. Is it not possible for your client to attend the concert that was there 8 की शाम को?
Absolutely, it is. What are you
Exactly.
trying to point at?
Your client just told
If
the
you're
police.
going ahead, going to the legitimacy of the boarding pass as well, they are legit.
Of
The
course.
only thing is the pictures are taken before submitting and actually going through the whole thing. Like, I would like to actually point something out. I'm sorry.
No, Kinsey, wait. You tell me one thing. I see this evidence of these 2 tickets, which is
Absolutely,
one from Los Santos to Delhi. एक Los Santos से दिल्ली की है, दूसरी दिल्ली से Los Santos है. Why the second half of the ticket जो usually airline द्वारा रोक लिया जाता है, वो इसमें क्यों है? क्या ये फोटो
पहले की है सर?
पहले की है?
Exactly. When the tickets were booked.
When the tickets were booked.
Okay. Exactly, sir.
Okay. So then we would again like to say that if this was done, there was no, I'm sorry, इसका कोई प्रूफ नहीं है कि इनके क्लाइंट ने वो फ्लाइट बोर्ड करी थी. इसका बस ये मतलब है कि इनके क्लाइंट्स ने टिकट्स परचेज करी थी.
Objection, my lord. Number one, I have 2 witnesses who can go ahead and state this, that they did leave Mr. Chaddha at the airport. Number 2, my opposing counsel is from the state. They can go through the records and check whether the person boarded the flight or not. And my client did board the flight, my lord.
All right, we'll get to that. Did you list your witnesses in the...
Yes, I did, my lord. Actually, my primary witness, Ms. Gudi Kumari, is actually running late due to some traffic issues. She
Blog
should
nahi
be here
kara.
within 15 minutes.
So your witnesses are not yet present.
Sir, one had to go out for an emergency. The other one is on the way, just stuck in traffic.
Sir, I think this is another attempt to, divert attention from the matter at hand and, stop them from risking a chance of perjury. क्योंकि इनके witnesses भी इनकी तरह
Objection, my
साफ-साफ
lord.
झूठ
The
बोलेंगे.
opposing counsel is just going ahead and putting allegations on us.
Sustained.
Very speculative.
Mr. Bennett, anything else you would like to talk about the event, the tickets, anything else? Because I see the exhibit 3.4, there are some security logs. What's that? Can we talk about that?
So that is what I was pointing to. These are logs from the event, that we secured from the event organizers. These show that Mr. Boddy Chaddha was present with him and his friends, the friends that we have mentioned in our report, who had assisted him in allegedly attempting to murder my client, Mr. Dexter.
Okay,
and
and how...
objection, my lord. In 20, I'll just say this, my lord. My father met Saddam Hussein back when he was a youngster. Does that make him an accomplice to the crime that Mr. Hussein committed?
क्या?
What is this, my lord?
मुझे नहीं समझ में आप क्या बोलना चाह रहे हैं.
Sir, I am just saying is my client went in the evening to the concert to enjoy the concert. happens to meet some people, get some pictures clicked. How is that an evidence? Because we have already stated that yes, my client did go to the concert and it was very humanly possible to do so.
नहीं आप
तो
शायद
सर
सुन
ये
नहीं रहे हैं
point
केंजी
के
आप
जिन लोगों
शायद
के
नहीं नहीं
साथ
सुनिए
में
सुनिए
no, sir, I'm
आप
getting to that point only.
नो स्टॉप आप सुन नहीं रहे
Yes, my lord.
अनंत साहब यहाँ ये कह रहे हैं कि आपके क्लाइंट ये दावा कर रहे थे पुलिस से कि वो अवेलेबल नहीं थे लॉस एंटोस में, वो अपने गांव गए हुए थे। हालांकि आपके जो क्लाइंट थे वो 8 बजे शाम को कॉन्सर्ट में गए थे क्योंकि उनकी सुबह फ्लाइट 4 बजे लैंड हुई थी, और इसी पॉइंट पे आप ये भी बोल रहे हैं कि इट इज़ very much possible for him to be there. So now the statement that your client has given is what I'm finding is wrong, that he was actually at his hometown.
My lord, the conversation that the opposing counsel is referring to, that the conversation that happened between the PD and my client, it happened on 6th of November. When he
Sir,
left.
there was nothing on the 6th of November that happened. He was summoned into the police department on the 9th of November, to which he answered that he was not present since he was not in the state. ये यहाँ थे नहीं 9 नवंबर को, इसीलिए ये आ नहीं पाए, बट इनकी टिकट हमें ये दिखाती है कि ये 8 नवंबर को ऑलरेडी वापस आ चुके थे और एक कॉन्सर्ट भी गए थे। इन्होंने बस पुलिस के साथ फेलियर टू कंप्लाई किया है, इसके लिए हम लोग इसके भी चार्जेस इन पे लगाना चाहेंगे।
No, that's a separate topic.
Just, I would like to just, actually I'm unable to hear the opposing counsel because of some ruckus going on in the background.
Police officers, maybe you settle this crowd down. If they're not complying, just throw them out.
उसके पीछे वाला
आदित्य नायर। All right. Yeah, go ahead. क्या बोल रहे थे आप?
Kenji, you want to go ahead?
Yeah,
He's asking
sure.
you.
Sir, I would like to actually have a look at the call log.
The what now?
When did Officer GD call my client?
Austin,
Exactly.
what are you talking about these call? There is nothing mentioned of...
I'm not saying anything.
That's
It's
exactly what
Kenji
I'm trying
asking
to
for
point to,
something.
my lord.
No, but you mentioned that Boddy here has spoken to the police officers that he was at his hometown. Where is it all documented?
So this is well present in our police report, which was authored by Officer Chilin over here, which mentions that Boddy Chaddha was asked to present himself in the PD, but he failed to comply.
And when was that? Which day?
This was 9th of November.
नहीं 6th को कॉल आया था, मैंने मना कर दिया था, मैं हुई नहीं।
My lord, where is the picture exactly of the call logs? Because as long as I recall, this conversation happened on the 6th of November. I think
Do
you
you
saw
have-
the report upside down, Bennett, because 6 looks like 9 from the other side.
Probably, but I'm sure your client doesn't have any call logs either to defend himself.
My
No,
lord,
no, but
are we
Austin,
trying to
the
throw some
burden of
accusations here and
truth,
there?
the burden of truth is on you, not
I
on
can
him.
understand, my lord, which we can settle down in the witness testimonies.
No, I want to talk to the officer who has made this call. Who was that officer?
Officer Chilin?
Yeah. I'm gonna judge with your pardon,
Maybe
I'm
you
gonna
come
be-
here to my right side.
Yes. Yes.
And I believe you're on duty.
Yes, sir. I'm on duty.
So you're already under the oath. Okay, please come on the right side and then give your testimony. That's my left, my right side.
Oh, all right.
क्या लगे बत? So maybe you put some light on this. What are they talking about?
Alright. So मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ, जब पहले दिन जब डेक्स्टर मॉर्गन का जो केस के लिए उस कंप्लेन आया था, उसके
Hey
बाद
guys,
ही मैं
our
तुम्हें
idea
बॉडी
at
चेक को
HTRP is
कॉल
to
किया था।
keep
तब
the
उसने
game
ऐसा
as
बोला था
game,
मैं गाँव
ठीक है?
गया हूँ क्योंकि वो
And not
मेडिकली
make it
कुछ
very
attention चाहिए,
serious
गाँव
like
में
actually
ट्रीटमेंट
court
चाहिए
case हो रहा नहीं है.
उसके बाद ही वो
We're gonna
कॉन्सर्ट
keep
में
it
आया
as game.
सीधा बस और उसका डेट अगर आपको चाहिए तो मेरे पास कॉल्स लॉग है, तो मैं दे सकता हूँ, प्रोवाइड कर सकता हूँ।
नहीं आप दे सकते
Milord, I
हैं, which
would
is fine.
like the
but
court to actually go ahead and exactly take a statement word to word. He called him. After that, my client showed up where? At the concert, right, Mr. Gillen?
He showed up after the concert.
Oh, he showed up after the concert, but you called him before the concert, correct?
Yes, I called him before the concert.
Milord. And when exactly did you call him?
Is probably let me check.
Before you answer, Jillian,
Yes.
Kenzie, next time you question any of the witnesses without permission, that would be your last
Absolutely.
question.
Apologies, Milord. I just wanted that to be noted to the record.
Don't get excited, boy.
Quite on the contrary, I'm sorry, Milord.
All right. I gave call to the 6th November.
You gave him a call on 6th of November, and Bennett, you were saying he was called on 8th or 9th.
No, so what I'm saying is there was an update in the report under November 9th. You can see that. If you look at the police report, it says update on November 9th. He was summoned and he did not show up.
Milord, the truth of the events is on November of 9th, my client did go to the PD and gave a statement. And it happens to be, he went there after meeting me.
Okay, I'm getting confused here. So the event was on 8th.
Correct, sir.
The ticket says your client returned on 8th morning.
Exactly, sir.
He was then called on 9th morning, to which he responded and he went to the MRPD. Am I correct so far?
Yes, exactly. Yes, correct. He was called on the 9th, then he went to the PD and gave a statement.
Right. So can I say something?
No, not yet.
Okay.
So far, Bennett, you have any issues with this timeline?
No, sir.
Okay. ये थी बॉडी चड्ढा को 6 तारीख की इनकी फ्लाइट टिकट है जिसमें ये लिखा हुआ है कि ये दिल्ली गए थे और 8 तारीख की सुबह 4 बजे वापस आए हैं। 8 तारीख की रात को एक इवेंट था जिसमें शायद ये गए थे एज पर केंजी फोटो वोटो खिंचवाने अपने दोस्तों के लिए।
Yeah, he did.
एट द सेम टाइम जो सिक्योरिटी लॉग्स सबमिट किए हैं एग्जिबिट 3.2 में, वो ये कहता है कि इनकी एंट्री हुई है वहां पर। So far so good?
No, sir. I have a check on that.
I wasn't asking to you, Chillen.
Oh, all right, sir.
Bennett, Kenzie, so far so good?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you go ahead, Officer Chillen.
Sir, okay. The report was made in 6th November. So I called Boddy Chaddha at 6th November. Then he didn't appear and he appeared at 9 November. क्योंकि मैं कंटिन्यूसली कॉल कर रहा था ना उसको 6, 7, 8, 9 ढूंढ रहा था मैं सिटी हर जगह पर। मैं 6 को पहला कॉल किया जब उसने बोला था मैं सिटी में नहीं हूँ, मैं गाँव गया हूँ। दैट वाज द फर्स्ट कॉल आफ्टर द रिपोर्ट वाज मेड।
हम भी वही कह रहे हैं।
ओके।
6 सितंबर को पहली कॉल की गई जिसमें बॉडी चड्ढा ने जवाब नहीं दिया। इन्होंने आपको जवाब कब दिया? इन्होंने कॉल बैक आपको कब किया?
उसने फोन उठाया था तुरंत
6 तारीख को, और उन्होंने 6 तारीख को आपको ये बताया कि वो गांव गए हुए हैं।
एग्जैक्टली।
ठीक है, फेयर इनफ। एनीथिंग एल्स यू वांना कंट्रीब्यूट टू दिस केस, Jilan?
No, sir, not for now.
The defense has any questions?
No, sir.
I simply have to add one more thing. We have an exhibit, again, the phone records of Mr. Boddy Chaddha, that show that he was using his phone on the 6th of November to place a domestic call. Mr. Shahrukh.
My lord, it's inadmissible. It's taken without a subpoena. I don't know why the opposing counsel doesn't get it.
Give me a second. Why don't I see that log? Minute. Has it not been submitted yet in the discoveries?
I think so, but you can also find in the discoveries that there is a bank record where a local transaction has been made, again, from the bank account of Mr. Boddy Chaddha to Mr. Shahrukh. on the 6th of November. It is a local transaction which places him in the city.
My lord, as a
Sixth.
counter argument, I would like to say something, if I may.
Go for it.
So the thing is, on the day that my opposing counsel is talking about, even if the transactions were done, so we live in 2024. The transaction could be done by checks, and I'm still pointing at the papers. Sir, check pehle sign karke de dijiye, and I will go ahead and go ahead and withdraw the check after a few days.
Sir, their bank records clearly show that the location of the transaction, that it was a local transaction. And as to the
Exactly what I'm
subpoena, we have a written document showing that the DA's office has approved this search into Mr. Boddy Chaddha's phone for charges under the HUT.
Objection, my lord. DA's office approving. My lord, I don't think so. I have to say anything to that. You know.
No, question to the DA. Why was this approved?
Thing that we wanted to get out of this and everything was that Dexter Morgan said himself that a photo of him naked was clicked by the phone of Boddy Chaddha, and the main primary evidence, and Boddy Chaddha being arrested by the help of arrest warrant, PD and everyone like confiscated his items by his own permission of him getting searched for like probable or things we can find on him or in his pocket. He wanted to search for his phone for that evidence, and he wanted to search for a dagger, but we didn't find the dagger, but we found the phone, and that's why this was approved so that we can get the evidence out of it.
Not only this, Your
Lord,
Honor,
may I
the
give the
defendant
counter-argument
fails to
Okay,
understand
Austin,
that
1 second. Was that Boddy Chaddha trying to say something?
No, my lord.
Coach him better next time, Kenzie. Anyway, where were we? Yes.
I was just pointing finger at the fact that, well, the defendant, he had given consent to the officer searching the phone in custody. Now I think he's trying to go back on that, but the opposing counsel has to understand that a consent given to search a phone in custody can also replace subpoena.
My lord, I would like to, like, as much as I know, and this is pretty much clear, my client did not give any type of that consent. Because he's very clear with that he has to go through his lawyer for all of this.
Okay, question
So
to
I think
you,
it is-
Bennett. 1 second. Who was the investigating officer in this case? That was you.
Yes.
When you took Mr. Chaddha's consent, was your body cam rolling? Mr. Dilwale? Would you like to answer on his behalf, Bennett?
So I'd like to let the officer answer this to maintain the authenticity of the statement as much as possible.
Okay.
इंशा इधर आ, इधर आ।
कहाँ गए Dylan?
Because I think at this point it is just an attempt that Mr. Boddy Chaddha has been caught red-handed and he just wants to dismiss that evidence by calling it illegally obtained.
Can you hear us, Mr. Dilwale? Oh, apparently not. All right, before and while he comes back, we all will take a break of 5 minutes.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you. ला 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 खाना पीना खाओ जरा एविडेंस देख लीजिए यार मैं लेजिट एविडेंस देखा नहीं था अभी तक क्या चल क्या रहा है व्हाट्स हैपनिंग रेडियो एक्टिव, अरे क्यू में है क्या रेडियो एक्टिव? चलो, शी इज कनेक्टिंग, परफेक्ट।
It's migraine.
वही तो मैं वही अब क्या होगा ना, 5 मिनट के ब्रेक के बाद विटनेस को बुलाना स्टार्ट करो तो हो जाएगा,
हाँ,
ठीक है?
जब आप मेडिकल रिपोर्ट पे जाओ ना, तो मैं
आ
तो
जाओ,
कहता
आ
हूँ
जाओ, मेरे
गवर्नमेंट
ऑफिस में आ
ऑफिसर्स
जाओ।
को
दिख गया बेटे, दिख गया।
यही करो गाइस,
अरे दिख गया बेटे, दिख गया। अरे बेटे दिख गया।
बताओ।
मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ सर, जब आप मेडिकल रिपोर्ट्स वगैरह आप करो ना,
हाँ वो आए
तो आई
हुए
वुड
हैं,
से कि
उनको
आप
बुला दिया मैंने
जो
already।
टैंगो चार्ली उनको बुला लो, बिकॉज ही इज अ सीनियर
हाँ
पोस्ट,
आए हुए
है ना?
हैं, वो तो है
या
ही।
या तो उनका स्टेटमेंट विल बी वेरी
डायनो टू विन।
हाँ ऑफ कोर्स,
राइट। और
वो तो
दूसरी
है
चीज़
ही।
क्या है कि जब मुझे किडनैप किया गया ना, डे वन को, डे वन की बात कर रहा हूँ, जब मुझे किडनैप किया
भाइयों,
लीजन वहाँ से, लीजन बैंक के सामने से,
चड्ढा जीतेगा।
तो वहाँ पे बहुत लोग अवेलेबल थे, और वहाँ पे डॉक्टर निकिता भी थी।
देखें क्या
शी इज
चल
ऑल्सो
रहा है।
डॉक्टर।
हाँ उनको भी बुला लिया
हाँ,
है
वो
हमने।
भी।
रॉन ऑस्टिन भी हमारा एक विटनेस है। चलेगा।
लेट्स सी बॉडी चड्ढा में क्या हो रहा है।
ना बेचारे।
चलेगा।
Received on phone pay.
उसका भी वही चल रहा है, हिंदी के लिए दो भाई।
Thank you so much 6639 for the 30 rupees मेरे भाई, thank you so much।
हाँ बेटिया।
कैसन भा?
पानी पी लिया हमने, बहुत बढ़िया। What do you think will be winning the case? पता नहीं, अभी तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं। See, the charges are fairly simple, ठीक है। आप अगर आप चार्जेस की बात करो ना, जो चार्जेस चड्ढा पे लगे हैं वो लगे हैं अटेम्प्ट टू मर्डर, ठीक है। और अभी तक हम घूम फिर के दूसरी बातों पे ही बात करे जा रहे हैं, ठीक है। इसमें अभी स्टेटमेंट बहुत सारी हैं कि डेक्स्टर की बारी आएगी, अभी टोनी कार्टल, सिम्बा, निकिता रॉय स्टेटमेंट, बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं अभी तो यार। इसमें ये केंजी के साइड से भी बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं। But what I fail to understand is वो जो वेपन था, वेपन कहाँ है? अगर वो वेपन नहीं मिला तो मोटिव क्या है? अभी तक मोटिव ही नहीं पता कि बॉडी चड्ढा उसे मारना चाहता क्यों है। वॉइस रेंज इंक्रीज करिए, वो देखता हूँ अभी जाके। ठीक है, बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं अभी जो सामने नहीं आई हैं। मोटिव नहीं आया, वेपन नहीं आया, ठीक है। सीरीज ऑफ इवेंट्स नहीं आए हैं कि व्हाट लेड टू दिस, इवन इफ इट्स वाज जस्ट फॉर फन, कि गलती से चाकू लग गया मजे मजे में, व्हाई वाज ही स्टैब्ड, ठीक है। सो दिस इज समथिंग दैट वी स्टिल नीड टू, दैट द कोर्ट स्टिल नीड्स टू फिगर आउट, क्योंकि अटेम्प्ट टू मर्डर में भी ना बहुत सारी डिग्रीज होती हैं कि चलो एक होता है कि प्लान्ड था, एक होता है कि आप खेल रहे हो, खेल खेल में किसी को धक्का लग गया और उसकी जान जाते जाते बच गई, ठीक है। मोटिव, इंटेंशंस, माइंडसेट, बहुत सारी चीज़ें होती है। अगर फर्स्ट डिग्री, सेकंड डिग्री, समझ रहे हो, ऐसे 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 बहुत सारी चीज़ें होती हैं कि क्यों मारना चाहता था। दूसरा ये था कि इतने सारे लोगों के जो नाम लिखे हुए हैं वो कहाँ हैं, ठीक है। इतनी बड़ी विटनेस लिस्ट है, टोनी, कार्टर, निकिता, हेजल, सिम्बा, ठीक है। ये लोग कहाँ हैं, ठीक है। प्लस पीडी की साइड से मुझे बहुत सारे एविडेंसेस अभी कम दिख रहे हैं। जो कॉल रिकॉर्ड्स थे जिलन के, वो मिसिंग है। जो इससे अभी तक कहीं भी ये प्रूव नहीं हो रहा है कि उसने उसको मारा है बिकॉज नोबडी इज टॉकिंग अबाउट क्यों मारा है. ठीक है, अभी सबसे बड़ा तो प्रॉब्लम यही है कि वी आर अनेबल टू एस्टैब्लिश द मोटिव एंड नन ऑफ द अटर्नीज आर टॉकिंग अबाउट इट कि क्या रीजन है, क्यों मारा गया. बट विल सी. ऑलराइट, वी ऑल
हो गया
अवेलेबल.
बेटा, हो गया वो सब हो गया.
I hope everybody had time to eat and drink.
Yes, Milord, actually my witness is coming in just 2 minutes. If we can have a recess till then.
Sure. I have a couple of questions to you, Bennett, and probably you as well, Kenji, while your witnesses come to the court.
Surely, sir.
We have been going through a couple of arguments here, that who was there, who was not there, and who did what. But so far, the court fails to understand the motive. The charge that we are talking about today is attempt to murder on Dexter Morgan. Why is that charge put? And if that charge is put, what does the state feels that it was an actual attempt? What was the motive?
So the motive for the defendants was a combination, I would say, for personal animosity, humiliation, and the desire for revenge at this point. You can see in the police report that there was an incident at the boxing ring where Kulcha Singh, who is a close friend of Boddy Chaddha, felt humiliated after losing to my client Dexter Morgan, following which the witness Kulcha Singh in this case and the accused Boddy Chaddha became aggressive while attacking my client and even used abusive language. And since then, I think they have held a personal grudge against Dexter, and that is why this was considered punishment from their side for an underlying resentment.
All right, and the guy that you're referring to, Kulcha, is that
Yes,
what you
sir.
said, Kulcha? Okay.
Yes, sir. Person has been summoned by the court but has failed to again appear before the court.
Oh, my lord, I think
He's
the
here?
opposing counsel is not
Okay.
aware. Mr.
Okay,
Kulcha
my
is
bad,
here,
my
by
bad.
the way.
I think he's here. Okay.
Okay. Officer Gillen, you can go back. Yeah, but before you go back, I had a question. We were talking about the seizure of Mr. Chaddha's cell phone. When you took his consent that you're going to search through his phone, did you take his consent?
Yeah, I just told him that
Were
I'm
your
taking
body
your phone.
cams rolling?
My body cam was rolling. I should check on the body cam footage as well.
Okay, maybe you go back, check the archives, and when we call you back, you confirm me on that.
Or let me find it.
Not here, maybe
Yeah.
not in the witness box.
All right, yeah.
All right, I think Kinsey, your witnesses are here now.
Yes, sir.
Or maybe Bennett, you would like to go first with your set of witnesses.
Sure, sir. I would like to call my first witness, Dexter Morgan, to the stand, who is
He's
also
also
the victim
the
in this
accused.
case.
Okay.
He's the victim in this case.
Oh, the victim. Okay.
Yes.
You may.
आ जाइए, आप वहाँ पे विटनेस बॉक्स में चल जाइए.
बहुत बढ़िया भाई. Kalki, can you put him on the oath?
Yes.
कहाँ जा रहा है ये? Kalki? Could you please put Dexter Morgan under oath?
Yes, sir. Yes. Okay, Dexter, repeat after me. मैं जो भी
हाँ जी,
कहूंगा
हाँ जी।
सच कहूंगा, सच के सिवा कुछ नहीं कहूंगा।
मैं जो भी कहूंगा सच के सिवा कुछ नहीं कहूंगा।
You may now proceed, Bennett.
ऑलराइट योर ऑनर। तो डेक्स्टर जी, आप अपना बॉडी चड्ढा और कुलचा सिंह के साथ क्या नाता है वो बता सकते हैं इस कोर्ट को?
हाँ जी सर, पहले तो फ्रेंड्स थे, बट आई थिंक वो बॉक्सिंग मैच के बाद उन्होंने राइवल बना दिया होगा शायद मुझे।
Objection
क्या
speculative. The statement given is speculative, my lord.
Sir, the statement is a personal opinion and does not fall under the category of anything that is being speculative. It is a simple personal opinion.
Go ahead, Bennett.
सर, आपका इस इवेंट के पहले कोई नोकझोंक हुई थी?
कभी नहीं।
कभी नहीं। तो ये दोस्त थे आपके सारे, और फिर ये बॉक्सिंग मैच के बाद जो राइवलरी थी वो शुरू हुई। तो
हाँ जी।
कैसे शुरू हुआ ये बॉक्सिंग मैच का इवेंट?
तो मुझे कुलचा सिंह का फोन आता है एंड वो मुझे बुलाते हैं डेल पेरो पियर पे। देयर वाज अ बॉक्सिंग रिंग कि यहाँ पे बॉक्सिंग वगैरह हम कर रहे हैं, आप आ जाओ। एंड आई वाज लाइक रोमिंग अराउंड विद माय फ्रेंड्स। तो मैं कहता हूँ कि चलो ठीक है, चलते हैं, हम देखते हैं क्या हो रहा है। एज सून एज आई रीच देयर, वहाँ पे रिंग में कुलचा सिंह होते हैं जो फाइट कर रहे होते हैं एंड वो मुझे कॉल करते हैं फाइट के लिए। मेरा पहला स्टेटमेंट ये रहता है कि यार आप, मैं उनको ऐसे भी कुलचा भाई कहता हूँ, वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा उम्र में बड़े हैं। तो मेरा पहला स्टेटमेंट ये रहता है कि मैं आपसे नहीं फाइट करना चाहता बिकॉज आपकी एज बहुत ज़्यादा है और वो अच्छा नहीं लगेगा कि हम दोनों फाइट कर रहे हैं। तो वो कहते हैं नहीं नहीं आ जाओ, इट्स अ फ्रेंडली एंड ऑल। तो ठीक है, मैं कहता हूँ चलो ठीक है मैं आ रहा हूँ, बट मैं फाइट वाइट नहीं करना चाहता। मैं 2 बार उनको डिनाई करता हूँ और फिर वो कहते हैं नहीं नहीं कोई बात नहीं, आ ही जाओ। तो अब उतने में क्या होता है कि वो मुझ पर पंच थ्रो करना स्टार्ट करते हैं, फाइट वाइट स्टार्ट हो जाती है। वो बेल बेल जैसे मजाक में जब बना देते हैं वैसा। तो अब वो मुझे इतने ज़्यादा पंच मारने लग जाते हैं कि मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि यार अगर मैं अपने आप को डिफेंड नहीं करूंगा तो आई माइट गेट अनकॉन्शियस। तो मैं थोड़ा बहुत ट्राई करता हूँ डिफेंड करने का एंड देन 1-2 पंच मैं ट्राई करता हूँ क्योंकि अब वो फाइट स्टार्ट ही हो गई है तो मैं डिफेंड तो करूंगा अपने आप को। मीनवाइल क्या होता है कि मेरे एक पंच से वो रिंग के बाहर चले जाते हैं। तो अब लॉ बेसिकली रूल ऐसा होता है कि अगर आप रिंग से बाहर हो तो आप आउट हो। तो मेरे को लगा कि चलो ठीक है ये तो खत्म हो गया मैच। तो मैं वापस पीछे आ जाता हूँ रिंग में और अपने दोस्तों से बात करता हूँ जो नीचे खड़े होते हैं। मीनवाइल वो पीछे जम करके वापस आता है और पीछे से मुझे ट्राई करते मारने का, जिसमें मुझे नेक पे लगती है पीछे और बैक हेड पे और शोल्डर पे मार लग जाती है और वो लात वात भी मारते हैं। तो मैं घूम के दोबारा से एक पंच मारता हूँ एंड 2-3 पंच एक्सचेंज करने पे वो डाउन हो जाते हैं, अनकॉन्शियस हो जाते हैं। तो यहाँ से हमारी बॉक्सिंग फाइट खत्म हो जाती है। तो फिर मैं बाहर आ जाता हूँ रिंग के।
ये इंसिडेंट जो आप बता रहे हैं ये किस दिन का था?
ये किस दिन का था?
क्या आप डेट बता सकते हैं इस कोर्ट को जब बॉक्सिंग
हाँ
इवेंट
जी,
हुआ?
हाँ जी, ये 5th ऑफ नवंबर या 6th ऑफ नवंबर, दोनों में से कोई एक डेट हो सकती है। 5th नवंबर आई वुड से।
ओके। एंड उस टाइम पे क्या आप जानते हैं कि बॉडी चड्ढा कहाँ थे?
वो वहीं पे पड़ा हुआ था जमीन पे, मरा हुआ था, मतलब थोड़ा अनकॉन्शियस था।
और तो वो बेसिकली कुलचा सिंह के साथ थे बॉडी चड्ढा?
हाँ जी, हाँ जी, क्योंकि जब वो कुलचा हारा तो ये चिल्ला भी रहा था थोड़ा कि अरे हार गया ये वो चीज़ें। तो ही वॉज अनकॉन्शियस बट नॉट फुली अनकॉन्शियस, बट थोड़ा सा वो देख रहा था आई गेस फाइट।
ओके। तो ये बॉक्सिंग मैच के बाद क्या हुआ?
बॉक्सिंग मैच के बाद पिल बॉक्स पे लेके गए दोनों को। मैं भी उनसे उनकी हाल चाल पूछने गया कि कैसे हैं आप, ठीक है। तो ही वॉज लाइक कि यार आपने मेरे को लात मार दी है ऐसा वैसा। तो मैंने उनको बोला कि यार मैंने आपको पहले ही मना किया था कि मेरे को फाइट नहीं करनी है, बट देन आप मुझ पे पंचेस थ्रो किए जा रहे हो और मैं आपको मना भी कर रहा हूँ, तो मैं सेल्फ डिफेंस में कुछ तो करूँगा। तो अगेन मेरे हिसाब से तो ऐसा था कि यार हमारी फाइट हो गई एंड आई वॉज बीइंग वेरी फ्रेंडली कि मैं उनसे उनकी हालचाल भी पूछ रहा हूँ हॉस्पिटल जाके। एंड दोनों हमारी वहाँ पे थोड़ी बहुत बातचीत एक्सचेंज हुई एंड देन वो चले गए, मैं भी चला गया।
ओके। एंड जो सेकंड डे था नवंबर 7th, उस दिन आप लीजन स्क्वायर पे क्या कर रहे थे?
नवंबर 6, 5th को अगर फाइट हुई है।
नवंबर 6th, ओके।
तो नवंबर 6 को मी माय फ्रेंड वे चिलिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ लीजन बैंक एंड वहाँ पे जेबी एंड रॉन ऑस्टिन टिकट्स बेचने आते हैं। जो एक कॉन्सर्ट हुआ था, सिंगिंग कॉन्सर्ट हुआ था रिसेंटली। तो हम लोग टिकट्स वगैरह परचेस कर रहे थे। मैंने अपने दोस्तों से पैसे कलेक्ट किए, जीबी को मैंने पेमेंट की, और रॉन ने मेरे को टिकट्स जो डायमंड पासेस थे हमारे वो मुझे दिए। तो वहाँ पे हम नॉर्मली एक्सचेंज कर रहे थे टिकट्स का, बिकॉज वी वर ट्राइंग टू गेट द डायमंड पास सो दैट हम लोग एंट्री ले सके हमारी। और उतने में ये होता है कि कुलचा सिंह जो सिग्नल है बीन मशीन का, वहाँ से मेरे पास आते हैं, मुझे कहते हैं कि डेक्सटर 2 मिनट यहाँ पर आओ, मुझे आपसे बात करनी है। तो मेरे को मैं तो ऐसा कुछ सोच के नहीं चला था कि इनके माइंड में कुछ ग्रजेस होंगे, तो मैं चले जाता हूँ उनसे बात करने के लिए। तो लीजन बैंक से लेके सिग्नल तक मैं वॉक करते हुए जाता हूँ उनके साथ। उतने में कारा कारा आती है जो रेंटल है, जिसमें बॉडी चड्डा और उसके 2-3 दोस्त थे जिन्होंने मास्क पहना हुआ था। वो अपनी जेब से एक बोन डैगर निकालता है और मेरे गले पे रखता है और मुझे कहता है कि चुपचाप गाड़ी में बैठ जाओ वरना मैं अंदर डाल दूंगा। तो आई वाज लाइक ठीक है, मैं कुछ नहीं करूंगा, मैं आ रहा हूँ आपके साथ। तो वहाँ से वो मुझे किडनैप करके लेके जाते हैं और मेरे दोस्त लोग मुझे आते बचाने के लिए, बट देन अगेन ही वाज यूजिंग द सेम वर्ड्स कि अगर कोई भी आसपास आएगा तो मैं इसको मार दूंगा। तो ये लोग भी साइड हो जाते हैं बिकॉज उनको ऐसा चाहिए था कि यार गलती से कुछ टच वच ना हो जाए जिससे मुझे हार्म हो जाए। तो वे वो मुझे किडनैप करके लेके जाते हैं। किडनैपिंग के दौरान मुझे कहते हैं कि अपना फ़ोन और अपना रेडियो दोनों क्लब बॉक्स में डाल दो। तो मैं वो चीज़ें करता हूँ, बट उनको ये नहीं पता होता कि मेरे पास एक और फ़ोन है जो मेरे जेब में था। आई वॉज हैविंग 1 H24 एंड 1 iPhone। तो मैं आईफोन और रेडियो को लॉकर्स में डाल देता हूँ एंड आई ट्राई डूइंग 911 धीरे से, बट पीडी का रिसीवर शायद खराब होता है तो 911 होता नहीं है। मीनवाइल वो मुझे एक बड़ी अजीब सी जगह लेके जाते हैं जहाँ पे बहुत बड़ा पावर प्लांट था और थोड़ा ओशन था एंड देन पहाड़ थे हल्के से। वहाँ पे मुझे हैंड्सअप वगैरह करवा के मेरे कपड़े वगैरह उतरवा देते हैं, नाइफ रख के, और मुझे कहते हैं कि लैप डांस करो। और कुलचा सिंह अपने फ़ोन से रिकॉर्ड करते रहता है सारी चीज़ें। और उतने में मेरा दोस्त उसे वीडियो कॉल कर लेता है जस्ट टू टेक एडवांटेज कि इनकेस अगर वो वीडियो कॉल उठा ले तो पोजीशन पता चल जाए हमारी कि हम कहाँ पर हैं। तो वो वीडियो कॉल उठा लेता है कुलचा सिंह और उसको मालूम पड़ जाता है कि हम लोग इतने इतने एरिया में कहीं तभी हैं। और तब तक ये लोग मुझे डांस करवाते रहते हैं, वीडियो बनाते रहते हैं और बोलते रहते हैं कि तूने हमें पैरों के बीच में लात मार दिया, लड़कियां हमें ऐसा बोल रही है वैसा बोल रही है, और बॉक्सिंग फाइट नहीं करनी चाहिए थी, ये वो। तो मैं समझ जाता हूँ कि ये एक ग्रज है जो कि मैं इतने टाइम से एक फ्रेंडली समझ के चल रहा था, बिकॉज मैं हॉस्पिटल भी गया था उससे बात करने। तब तक मैं समझ जाता हूँ कि ये इन्होंने एक ग्रज होल्ड किया मेरे अगेंस्ट में, इसलिए मुझे उठा लिया। मैं यही मेन रीज़न है उठाने का, मुझे किडनैप करने का। तो ये सब चीज़ें होती हैं। उतने में वो सब रिकॉर्ड कर लेते हैं, मुझे कहते हैं चलो ठीक है गाना वाना गाओ। मैं गाना वाना गा देता हूँ, डांस वांस कर देता हूँ, फिर वो मुझे मेरा फ़ोन वगैरह वापस
Love
करते हैं
from
और
Cayo
अपनी
Perico.
कार में बैठते हैं रेंटल, एंड वो वहाँ से निकलते हैं। और थोड़ी देर में मेरे दोस्त लोग मुझे पिक करने आते हैं फिर।
ओके, तो डेक्स्टर जी आपको ये सारे जो इवेंट्स थे ये क्या लगते हैं कि ये इन्होंने प्रॉपरली प्लान करके प्री मेडिटेटेड तरीके से किया था, ये ऑन द स्पर ऑफ द मोमेंट काइंड ऑफ एक्शन था, कि बस चीज़ें अनफोल्ड होती गई एक के बाद एक?
सो इट वाज प्री प्लान्ड जैसा मुझे लगता है, बिकॉज अगर ये स्पर ऑफ द मोमेंट होता तो हम लोग शायद चिल कर रहे होते, बातचीत कर रहे होते, या फिर सडनली वो मेरे पे आते या कुछ बोलते हाँ चलो चलो तो मैं जाता ऐसा कुछ। बट इट वाज लाइक प्री प्लान्ड बिकॉज हम लोग अलग जगह पे थे, वो लोग अलग जगह। एंड देन कुलचा मेरे पास आता है, मुझे एक साइड में लेके जाता है। मैं देखता हूँ वैसे वहाँ पे कारा कारा खड़ी है, बट आई वाज लाइक कि ठीक है किसी और की होगी। देन वो घूम के मेरे पास आते, एकदम से वो सब 4 लोग निकलते हैं, 3 लोग निकलते हैं उसमें से, एंड देन चाकू वाकू निकाल के मेरे पास आ जाते हैं। तो इट वाज लाइक कि मे बी ऐसा था कि शायद कुलचा को वो भेजे कि भाई ठीक है, बिकॉज मैं कुलचा से ही बात करने गया था, बिकॉज मेरी और उसकी बॉक्सिंग फाइट थी। तो मैं उनसे ही बात करने गया था, उनका हालचाल पूछने गया था हॉस्पिटल में, तो वो उसी को भेजते शायद, एंड देन मैं उनके साथ ही सिग्नल तक जाता हूँ और फिर मुझे वो किडनैप कर लेते हैं। आई डोंट थिंक सो इट वाज फॉर ऑफ अ मोमेंट, इट वाज प्री प्लान।
एंड क्या आपको अब सेफ लगता है इस सिटी में घूमते हुए, ये जानते हुए कि ये लोग अभी भी बाहर घूम रहे हैं?
टू बी ऑनेस्ट अब तो नहीं, बिकॉज उसके जस्ट नेक्स्ट डे मुझे स्टैप भी कर दिए थे। मैं 2 बार जख्मी हो चुका हूँ काइंड ऑफ, कह सके ऐसे। तो अब जब भी कोई
आपको किस टाइप की चोटें
ऐसे
लगी थी इसमें जो इन्होंने स्टैब किया था?
या तो डे 2 को इन्होंने मुझे स्टैप किया था लीजन गराज के पास,
ओके।
जिसमें इन्होंने इनके हाथ में जो बोन डैगर थी जिससे इसने मुझे किडनैप भी किया था डे 1 को, वही चीज़ उनके हाथ में थी। तो पहले तो इन्होंने घुमाया, मैंने डिफेंड करने की कोशिश करी तो हाथ वाथ बीच में डाल दिया मैंने, तो तब मैं अनकॉन्शियस नहीं हुआ था। बट सेकेंड बार जब इन्होंने किया तब वो डायरेक्टली मुझे टच कर गया था मेरे बॉडी पे एंड आई गॉट डाउन अनकॉन्शियस।
ऑलराइट, एंड देन यू वेंट टू पिलबॉक्स एंड डॉक्टर टैंगो ने आपको ट्रीट किया, जैसे कि हम लोग सब जानते हैं।
हाँ जी, हाँ जी, मुझे मेरे दोस्त जो जितने भी वहाँ पे खड़े थे उन्होंने मुझे पिल बॉक्स लेके गए और वहाँ पे भी मेरे को ट्रीटमेंट दी गई। मैं थोड़ी देर वहाँ रेस्ट किया और फिर मैं सो गया था वहीं पे।
Alright, thank you so much, Dexter ji. The defense can proceed with the cross-examination, Yana.
You.
Go ahead.
My lord, may I begin with the pros?
Yep, go ahead.
Right, Mr. Dexter, my first question to you is, how well do you know Mr. Boddy Chaddha?
How well do I know him?
Yeah.
I met him, I guess, कुछ दिन पहले ही. He was pretty
Exactly,
good
कितने
to
दिन
me
पहले, if you can.
before the boxing
Mhm.
match. Let's say maybe 10, 12 days पहले.
12 days before you met him.
Yep.
कितना टाइम लगेगा?
What all
जितना टाइम
things
ये
do
लोग
you know
लगाए
about
यार?
Mr. Chaddha?
Nothing as much.
Nothing as much.
उनके एक डैड है जो शायद पुलिस ऑफिसर में है जिनका नाम रतन लाल चड्ढा है.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Now
इतने
going to
मुझे
the
पता है.
next question. Right, how were you able to confirm? Because the statement that you gave, ठीक है, एक बारी I will state it out, ठीक है, I will cite you, तो मेरे को बताना, ठीक है, if I'm saying anything wrong, ठीक है. On the 5th, you got into a boxing match with Mr. Kulcha.
Yeah.
ठीक है. Now, on that point, you are saying that Mr. Chaddha was present there, and he was somewhat unconscious. Am I right?
Yeah.
Objection, Your Honor, it's leading the witness.
How is this
Sustained.
leading? I'm just...
It is leading. You're putting words in his mouth.
You got me with that one, Bennett. Okay, the next question is going to be, on 6th, how were you able to confirm that the person in the Kara was Mr. Boddy Chaddha?
क्योंकि वो भाग के मेरे पास आए बोन डैगर लेके. उन्होंने मेरी आंख पे पट्टी बांध के मुझे उठा के गाड़ी में नहीं रखा था. आई वाज स्पीकिंग टू मिस्टर कुलशा एंड वो गाड़ी घुमा के आए, गाड़ी
I
पार्क
think
करी.
you're taking it wrong. Because, see, hear my question again.
Yeah.
How were you able to confirm that it is Mr. Boddy Chaddha? Anything specific that only Mr. Chaddha has?
जैसे वो बात करते हैं, जो उनका पहनावा है, जिस तरीके से उनकी बोलचाल है, और जो हमारी जो कन्वर्सेशन हुई थी वो हमारे उनके बीच में ही हुई थी, जो वो कह रहे थे कि तूने बॉक्सिंग में ऐसा किया वैसा किया. आई मीन इनके अलावा मैं किसी और इंसान से ऐसा मिला नहीं जिनसे मेरी बॉक्सिंग मैच हुई है. और इवन मैंने उनको ये भी बोला था कि आई एम नॉट अ बॉक्सर, तो आप मुझे क्यों रिंग में बुला रहे हैं. तो ये सारा इंसिडेंट इन्हीं के साथ हुआ है और किसी के साथ नहीं हुआ. एंड दैट वाज द ओनली एंड फर्स्ट
के साथ हुआ है.
incident I'm saying, not the boxing match. Incident I'm saying.
All right, this incident, the one you're saying kidnapping and all that, or आपका
Kidnapping
boxing
and all,
match
boxing
happened
match.
with Mr. Kulcha.
Kulcha Singh. Kulcha Singh, yeah. Yep.
Okay. So now, Milord, we have actually submitted a picture that the defense would love to call something a hoax, but it's actually Mr. Boddy Chaddha, and he met somebody who looked very similar to him. In fact, one of my only clients, they filed a case against someone who's being a ruckus to people, who's a very similar looking person. I mean, don't mind my language, Milord, but being a little dark and a little chubby can make people look similar.
Your Honor, there is enough evidence that the person in question was Mr. Boddy Chaddha, owing to the fact that he knew certain details about my client and events that unfolded in the past that only Mr. Boddy Chaddha and Kulcha Singh were aware of.
Milord,
No,
This was not
guys,
a
one second. To what I heard so far is it's somewhat of a kidnapping scenario.
Exactly, sir.
Now, do we have the defendants to put up a charge against Boddy Chaddha of kidnapping, or it is just attempt to murder?
So we have placed charges of kidnapping, attempted murder, and also premeditated
Kidnapping. Okay, and what are the evidences for kidnapping? I mean, I know you
Sir,
guys are cross-questioning, but
there are witness accounts of government employees as well as friends of Dexter Morgan and other people who were talking to him while the kidnapping occurred.
So, friends of Dexter Morgan, they can't be the witnesses for this.
Alright,
Apparently,
Your Honor, but we still have reputed government employees as well as third-party witnesses who have no relation whatsoever and their biases are not represented in their statements.
we'll go there, but Kenzie, any next arguments you have?
So my main argument is that, like I just made it actually. There are people who could look similar. Because being chubby and
I
being
do not
that,
buy
and
that.
मैंने एक
Let
picture भी
me
submit
tell
करी है
you,
sir.
I see that picture and I do not buy it because
Alright, sir.
to what Mr. Morgan is referring here is personality traits and not physical appearances.
Mhm.
He has not once mentioned his physical appearances except for the way he dresses, right? And even in the picture that you have sent, should you talk about the dressing sense, these are two complete different attires that I see in the picture, right?
Absolutely,
And
sir.
and right, and will not go into the appearances part because clothing is freely available across Los Santos. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Any other argument apart from
I have a
being
rebuttal
lookalikes?
witness to confirm that Mr. Chaddha was not even present in the street.
Do you have any more questions for Mr. Morgan?
For Mr. Dexter Morgan, no.
Please be mindful because you won't be able to call him back again today.
Oh, all right. Then to just confirm few more statements from Mr. Morgan. Mr. Morgan, do you
Hi.
mind running us through the whole situation again? After you were stripped down, that is.
So basically, you're asking for day second, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So day second, we were chilling at Legion Garage. I saw Boddy Chaddha hanging out with his friends. मैं उनके पास गया उनसे बात करने के लिए. Suddenly he started running towards the road which leads to Wellbox and Integrity Model. हम लोग भी उसके पीछे गए बात करने के लिए. So it was like fun and all activity. It was like, for me it was not a ruckus. या ऐसा कुछ कि आपको आपकी जान की कोई डर हो कि कुछ होने वाला है.
अभी तक एक भी
तो बताओ
कॉन्क्रीट
अगर लीजन
एविडेंस नहीं
गराज
है
से अगर आप
कि
जब जंप करते हैं रोड की तरफ तो
किसने
देयर इज अ
किसको
फेंसिंग,
मारा है, किसने
वो
किसको
फेंसिंग
किडनैप
जंप
किया.
करके
अभी
रोड
तक
पे
एक भी
कूदे.
कॉन्क्रीट एविडेंस
आई
नहीं
वाज
है.
ट्राइंग टू डू द सेम. मैं तब तक फेंसिंग कूद रहा था. जितने में मैं नीचे कूदता उतने में उनके हाथ में डैगर था एंड देन ही स्टैब्ड मी बिकॉज आई वाज इन द मिडल ऑफ द एक्शन जो हवे में और रोड पे जंप होने का था. तो मैं कुछ कर नहीं पाया. स्टिल आई ट्राइड टू डिफेंड माई सेल्फ. मैंने एक हाथ आगे किया, ट्राइड टू ब्लॉक द अटैक. वो थोड़ा बहुत हुआ. सेकेंड आई डिडंट ब्लॉक दैट बिकॉज वो हो नहीं पाया मेरे से. एंड देन आई गॉट स्टैब्ड.
This is new information. I thought the second day you said was Mr. Kulsa called you there and then you were taken, you were kidnapped. And
Sir, I guess
I asked
you're
about the
not
part.
listening carefully, I guess. I said day one,
Milord,
I was
am
at
I
Legion
listening?
Bank.
Okay. Actually, let me just ask this question to Milord. Confirm that what is on the record. Milord? So,
And why am I being
wrong?
questioned again?
No, I just wanted to confirm something from the record, sir. That's why.
What is it that you want to confirm?
What I want to confirm is that when Mr. Morgan was giving a statement to the prosecutor, he said on 5th they had a boxing match. On 6th he was kidnapped, which is the day 2. And that is exactly what I wanted. And now there is new information that on day 2 he was stabbed.
Well,
So there's a confusion.
To what I see in the written document and to what he said before, was on day 1 he got a call from Mr. Kulcha, whoever that guy is, an invitation to meet him at Del Perro. And this is
Right
what
now.
I documented on day 1. Then
Right
they
now.
had this match wherein the guy did put him down.
Right,
This
my
guy
lord.
went to hospital and there were also some talks about how Dexter was being polite and asking about his well-being. Now, ये incident था day 1 का. Now, what he just mentioned, he mentioned about day 2 that he was chilling at Legion Square with his friends. A Kara Kara pulled over, जिसमें apparently his statement, not mine. Mr. Chaddha, along with his friends, was sitting. They came out. Something happened, and then they stabbed him. This is what I get so far.
Exactly, my lord. That is the exact statement given to the prosecution. Now I
May
asked
I
Mr.
speak
Morgan
something?
for. I'm having a word with the Milord,
Sure,
right?
sure, sure.
Just
Sure,
confirming that, Mr. Morgan. Right. So the thing is, Milord, right now I just even pointed that what day I was referring to, right? Because he was stripped down on the day that he was kidnapped, which is supposed to be day 2. And even according to the record with the statement given to the prosecution by Mr. Morgan himself, states that on day 2 he went through a kidnapping. Whereas now he's stating is on day 2, Mr. Chaddha went ahead, jumped a fence, and then stabbed him. Lord, you are the judge. And I see this as clear perjury.
Sir, actually, he has been saying it all along that it was day 2 when he got stabbed from the starting to
I
the
think the opposing
prosecution.
counsel doesn't understand. I think so. It's my turn to. If you have
No,
any objections, please make it.
I'm just passing on a statement. I haven't said anything. I am not objecting you.
Sir, I am on the record. Milord, can you please? I think my opposing counsel is not clear with the roads law. So,
Kalki, if you have an objection, object to it with reason and then talk.
No, sir, I don't have any objection.
And to what I hear so far, Dexter was stabbed on day 2, not day 1. As far as my memory lane goes, Kenzie, he was stabbed on day 2, not on day 1. He was beaten on day 1, wherein he was hurt on his neck. Both Kulcha and Dexter went to pillbox, wherein Dexter also asked him about his well-being. Now,
Yes,
these were the events which unfolded on day 1. Day 2,
yes, sir.
Morgan either got kidnapped or stopped. There is a confusion there, which I need some clarity on.
Exactly my point, my lord. Because to the prosecution, it was a different statement. To me, it's a different statement
All
altogether.
right, let's say
And the last time I checked, it's the lies who changed the statements. Yes,
Yes.
Mr. Morgan, please.
Anji, sir.
Before you proceed, Mr. Morgan, as I'm cross-examining you, I would just like to tell you that perjury is a very severe offense. Yes, go ahead.
I totally understand. Thank you so much. The thing is, day
गर्मा
1
गर्मी हो रही है भाइयों,
and day
गर्मा
2,
गर्मी.
आप confuse हो रहे हैं. Let me make it very clear. 5th of November was a boxing match. There were there was nothing, no grudges, nothing. I mean, koi marawari nahi hua, kidnapping nahi hua. So that is why I'm not saying it as a day 1. Okay?
Sorry. It all
Let me
happened on
complete.
5th, you're saying.
No, let me complete. Please.
Okay.
Okay.
रोला
So
हो
day
गया.
5th November
बसूड़ी पै
is
गई.
not a day 1.
टमाटर फैल गए.
6th November is
सब हो
day
गया.
1 where I got kidnapped. That is why I'm saying 6th November is day 1 because incident started happening on 6th November. That is why day 1.
Sorry to cut you off, Mr. Morgan. I just want to state on 5th, nothing happened, you're saying. That is why that is not day 1.
Nothing happened. I mean, उन्होंने मेरे को उठाया नहीं, मारा नहीं, कुछ नहीं. There was just only boxing match. हम लोग बातचीत किए, hospital गए. That's it.
Morgan, for the sake of sanity, let's just put the Boxing Day as day 1. Will that be
All right,
okay
cool.
with you?
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay.
Thank
Let's
you, Your
say-
Honor. This was just being used as the defense's mechanism to,
Yeah.
mislead the witness.
All right.
Nobody's
Can
misleading, but-
I say something now? I mean, may I speak?
Sure, sir. Go ahead and give your statement.
Yeah. So as my lord said, let's say first 5th of November is day 1. Day 2, 6th of November, I got kidnapped. I got beaten up. They made me dance, lap dance and all. They recorded everything. They left me, or they only kapde vapde chhod ke. That is day 2nd, 6th of November. Let's come to day 3, 7th of November, जहां पे मेरे को स्टैप किया गया. इतनी देर से मैं day 1, day 2 कह रहा था.
Let's
is because-
unfold the events that happened on day of 7th.
Cool. Day 7, I got stabbed on Legion Garage on the road where it
Let
leads
me
to Pillbox.
let me ask you again. You said day 7 or 2nd?
No, 7th November, day 3rd.
Don't say day 7, Kenzie. You're confusing the judge as well. You're confusing the entire court.
Apologies, my lord. I wanted to say
Refer
date,
to the date. Day 1 as boxing, day 2 as kidnapping event, and then follow
day
on.
3 as the stabbing, sir.
Stabbing event, yeah.
All right.
Day 3 stabbing, day 2 was kidnapping.
Yes, sir.
Is that correct? Okay, now we're on day 3.
Okay, day 3. Tell me the events that happened on day 3.
Okay,
Oh,
day 3 is
bhai.
a stabbing event जहाँ पे I saw Boddy Chaddha on Legion Garage with his friends, जहाँ पे वो सबके साथ बात कर रहा था.
तो डे 2
I
को ये
went there.
किडनैप हुआ.
उनसे मैंने बातचीत करनी स्टार्ट
डे
करी. He
3
started
को
running towards the
किडनैपिंग
road.
होने के बाद, नचाने के बाद
मैं उनके
चाकू
पीछे
मारा
भागा.
गया.
मेरे साथ मेरे 2-3 दोस्त थे. They
ठीक
saw
है.
me running. They came behind me.
Okay.
It was like
डे
just
3
normal.
तक अभी
You
तक
know, वो
we
भाग रहा है,
understood
चिल
कि
कर
क्या
रहा है.
हुआ.
मेरे को लगा कि वो किसी के पास जा रहा है, तो मैं भी उनसे बात करते करते हाय हेलो करते करते उनके पास जा रहा था. He jumped over the fence. वो रोड पे गए. And meanwhile, I was doing the same. जब तक मैं जंप करता
बट
वो
पहले डे
ऑलरेडी
2, अरे
स्टैंड
वो
हो
डे
चुके
2
थे
को
रोड पे.
इसलिए बोला क्योंकि
And
वो
in middle of the
जो बॉक्सिंग वाला डे था उसको काउंट
action,
नहीं कर रहा
जहाँ
था.
पे मैं जमीन पे आने वाला हूँ,
समझे
उन्होंने
सुशांत
मुझे
भाई,
ट्राई किया
वो
स्टैप
जो
करने का.
बॉक्सिंग वाला डे था उसको
I
काउंट ही नहीं कर रहा
somehow
था.
खड़ा होके मैंने
बट देन
कोशिश की
लेटर
ब्लॉक करने
ऑन
का. I
जस्ट फॉर
blocked one
दी
attack.
सबके समझ में आए
And second
सैनिटी
attack,
चेक. आई
it
सेड
got, you know, I got
बॉक्सिंग
hit
वाले
by
को
that.
डे 1 बोल दो,
And मुझे वो like
किडनैपिंग वाले
चाकू
को
लग
डे
गया.
2
जो बूंद आएगा नहीं वो लग गया
स्टैबिंग वाले
मुझे.
को डे 3.
Dexter, when was the report filed by you?
ओके सुशांत भाई.
Which report, sir?
Objection. The witness might not have any understanding of when the police does its actions. It is an irrelevant question to be asked to the witness.
It has complete relevance. Actually, the question is when did he file it?
Overruled,
Right?
yes. He was asking when did he complain to the cops?
Okay, so day 1st, 5th of November. Oh, sorry, my bad. Day 1st is 5th, right? Day 2nd, when I got kidnapped, 6th of November. जब मैं किडनैप हुआ, मेरे पास जो मेरे दोस्त लोग थे, टोनी कार्टल एंड बाकी सारे लोग जो थे, वो सिंस वो
Zarko,
मेरे को पीछे आ नहीं पाए बिकॉज आई वाज इन द
tell you
कार.
something interesting.
वो सीधा पीडी
ठीक
ऑफिसर
है.
के पास गए. उन्होंने कंप्लेंट फाइल कराई. तो अगर आप ऐसे
When
कह रहे
you
तो
see the loading screen of
ये
HTRP,
इस टाइम पे हमने कंप्लेंट फाइल कर दी
Zarko,
थी
On
6th
6th,
of November को.
it was filed.
do
Yes.
you see
Around
something?
what time on 6th it was filed?
It was night time, I guess. And वहाँ पे लूक वेस्ट ऑफिसर थे, जिलन थे, and there was one more officer जो कंप्लेंट लिख रहे थे. मेरे को उनका नाम नहीं पता. मे बी ऑफिसर जिलन बता पाएंगे.
It was
Alex
in
को
night
भी jail
time.
करो.
Okay. And on 6th, you were sure that it was Mr. Boddy Chaddha.
जो मुझे किडनैप किए.
Brothers.
Did you and Mr. Boddy Chaddha have anything else going on between you guys?
Nope, never.
आज तो कोई नहीं जीतेगा.
It was just
सुमन मुझे लग रहा है.
him, Mr. Kulcha. Who was the other person, by the way?
अच्छा एप्रिक्स भी तो है. इस अकाउंट से बात
Other person
करूंगा
as in?
तब याद आएगा.
You said there were other people present too, right? On day 2.
With me or with him?
With him. You said it was
उन्होंने
Kulcha,
मास्क पहन रखा था.
and then there was guy.
Yeah, उन्होंने
Okay,
मास्क पहन
how
रखा था.
many total people were?
More than 3.
बट
3 to
किसी को
4.
तो विन देना ही पड़ेगा. ऐसा नहीं है
You were
सुशांत भाई.
4.
4 people.
4 people. All right. So it was 4 of the kidnappers. They came in and kidnapped you. Right. After that, they took you to a place which where the scenery looks like an electric plant on the shore.
Power plant, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Power plant on the shore. And uske baad mein, the next day, when you were at the Legion Garage, Mr. Apparently, who you state is Mr. Chaddha, he saw you. He started running. You went behind him. Then he turned back and he tried to stab you. You basically were able to defend yourself on the first one, but on the second one you got stabbed. That's what you were saying.
Yeah.
Exactly. So when you were running behind Mr. Chaddha, okay, exactly what words did you guys exchange at that time? On day 3.
Hi, hello. कहाँ जा रहा है,
जी,
क्यों
जी.
जा रहा है, and all, nothing else. जो normal friends से बातचीत होती है.
You were saying you guys were friends. You guys were having a friends talk.
वो तो भाग रहा था ना. मैं तो उसको आवाज दे रहा.
Oh. All right. That's it for the cross-examination from my side, Millard. But I would like to go ahead and point out regarding the boarding passes, the prosecution has still not been able to go ahead and delegitimize their legitimacy and
Delegitimize their legitimacy.
confirmed
ये क्या है ये?
this is a rebuttal
What
witness
sentence is
that
this?
on 6th, Mr. Chaddha, my client, did take the flight. So, by your permission, I would like to call them in here. Sir?
Could you repeat your question, Kenzie?
Yeah, I'm just saying as I would like to call in a rebuttal witness to confirm that Mr. Chaddha was not even present in the state when Mr. Morgan says that he was.
Yeah, we can go there, but Bennett, do you have any further questioning to be done from Mr. Morgan?
Yes, sir. I would just like to ask Mr. Morgan one thing. Mr.
हाँ जी।
Morgan, आपको
भाई जी एक बार
जो
vocab की
day
classes
2
भेज
है
दो।
in question, क्या आप उसके बाद certain
भाई
थे
April, so it's like
बॉडी चड्ढा ही
you
था
you
वो
speak
जिसने आपको
right,
किडनैप
जैसे
किया
हिंदी
था
बोलते हैं,
एंड उसने आप
जैसे
पे
हिंदी
अटैक
बोलते हैं
करने
right,
की
वैसे
कोशिश
इंग्लिश
करी
बोलते
थी।
हैं, तो स्पेशली this guy
हाँ
Austin,
जी सर,
he was in
क्योंकि जो
US
उसका फ्रेंड सर्कल है
3-4
वो
सालों
मैंने
से।
उसके अलावा किसी और के साथ नहीं देखा है। कुलचा सिंह और जो बाकी लोग थे, जैसे मैंने बताया कि वो मास में थे, तो मैं नहीं जानता उनका आइडेंटिटी कौन है, बट कुलचा सिंह उनके साथ था जिसने मुझे बुलाया था वहाँ पे। इवन ऑन डे 3 जो मैंने आपको बताया, वो अपने दोस्तों के साथ ही खड़ा था। तो आई एम श्योर कि वो बॉडी चड्ढा ही है, क्योंकि उसके जो फ्रेंड्स
US
सर्कल है
बोल
वो
दिया समझ
मुझे
गया
और
मैं,
किसी के
सही
साथ
है।
ज़्यादा दिखते नहीं है।
So you confirmed it with the friend circle, you're saying?
हाँ, अगर मेरा कोई एक फ्रेंड सर्कल है, वो मोस्टली अगर मेरे साथ है
My
तो
lord, please take the statement on the record. I would like to keep it.
Objection,
let it be
speculation.
there. Who are you objecting to, me or him?
I'm objecting to you asking my clients questions while you're not allowed to ask him questions. Simple as that.
Well, I thought you were done with the direct
No,
examination.
sustain, Kenzie. You were
You're not
asked
allowed
if you
to
have
ask
any more
questions right
questions
now.
with him, and then I gave the chance to Bennett.
Sure, my lord. Apologies.
All right, thank you, Mr. Dexter. I'm done
हाँ तो
questioning
जज तो
you.
बुढ़ा ही है,
So
Thank you.
we can
सुशांत भाई,
proceed with the
जज तो
next
बुढ़ा ही
witness.
है।
Yes, I would like to call in the rebuttal, my lord.
And any more questions from Mr. Morgan? Because after this, he will not be allowed in the witness box, at least for today.
Not from the defense, sir.
Bennett, you?
Oh, we're done as well.
Good. Thanks, Mr. Morgan.
Thank you.
And who's this rebuttal witness? Was he listed or was she listed?
Yes, she was listed. Her name is Goody Kumari.
Okay. Permission.
There was another one, Mr. Devilal Singh, but he's not available. So yeah.
I'm not sure. Bennett, was
Your
Devilal summoned?
My lord, yes, he was actually. I'm sorry, yes, I know the question was directed to the opposing counsel, but I would like to answer because he was my witness from my side. But yes, Mr. Devilal was summoned. He couldn't make it due to a family emergency.
Was this informed to the state, Mr. Bennett?
No, sir. We are not aware that Devilal was not coming. As recent as today.
Okay. Maybe issue a notice, Kalki, to all the witnesses who failed to appear, and especially to those who failed to inform beforehand.
Okay, sir.
I have no problem people attending to emergency cases, provided they inform beforehand.
Thank you, my lord. May I call in the witness, my lord?
Go for it.
Thank you, sir. Ms.
Devilal
Goody,
Geo.
Here.
क्या पहन कर आ गई कोर्ट में?
Here.
Before you put her on the road, can you please ask your witness to take off the backpack or whatever she's carrying?
Ma'am, can you? Officer, can you please come and take it? उनको hand over कर दीजिए.
The stuff inside it.
No worries, they will give it back. Just give it to the officer for now.
Hand over the bag.
देवी भाई जेल नहीं जाएगा, देवी को फाइन लगेगा.
It's not coming off.
Is it a dress or something?
डोरा द एक्सप्लोरर ये भी गई. ये भी गई. अगर इसने ये उतारा नहीं ना अभी.
भाई मत स्क्रू खोल उसके, क्यों स्क्रू खोल रहा है तू?
Yeah. May we begin, my lord?
I would let this go.
I'm so sorry. I was traveling.
Be very mindful.
Sure, sir.
Right, go ahead.
Right, Ms. Goody, can you please tell me about the events that happened exactly when you guys left
Beeram
Mr.
किधर है? No idea.
Boddy Chaddha on the airport? When and where?
सर हम बॉडी चड्ढा की फ्लाइट थी 6 नवंबर की. It was a morning flight and me and देवीलाल सिंह हम दोनों उनको छोड़ने गए थे एयरपोर्ट.
Exactly, it was you, Mr. Devilal. And did you see Mr. Chaddha entering the airport?
Yes.
Around what time did he enter?
Around 8 I think. The boarding time was 8:10 or
हट
something.
पड़ रही भाइयों घर पे मेरे को.
Oh, okay. So at 8 o'clock, you guys dropped Mr. Chaddha. He went inside.
Yes.
And all right.
Yeah.
That's it, my lord. That's all we needed. My lord.
Was she under oath till now?
Oh, negative, sir. I forgot to do that. I really apologize for that. Let's do it again. Ms. Goody, whatever you will state here on afterwards in the court, you will be under oath. So everything you say should be truth, or you can be, what do you say?
भाई जी एक
You
सवाल
can
पूछो
be
ना यार
charged
फ्लैश
with
भाई.
contempt of court and perjury.
All right. मैं जो भी कहूँगी सच के सिवा कुछ भी नहीं कहूँगी.
Absolutely.
So,
Shall we get to the question again, my lord?
Go ahead, please.
Okay.
Because none of that
Apologies for that,
stands
my lord.
valid.
Right. Please go ahead and tell us about the events on 6th of November when you guys dropped off Mr. Chaddha
पड़ती है भाई डांट पड़ती
and
है.
Yes, sir.
who was with you.
Sir, Chaddha had to go for some family function. And मैं और देवीलाल चड्ढा हम दोनों देवीलाल सिंह हम दोनों उसे छोड़ने गए थे एयरपोर्ट. उसकी सुबह की फ्लाइट थी 8:30 बजे के आसपास की और हम उसे छोड़ के आए थे अराउंड 8
कल देखते हैं
जब वो
फ्लैश क्या निकला.
एयरपोर्ट के अंदर चले गए थे.
We'll see tomorrow. Probably we'll post a picture too.
That's it, my lord.
That's all.
गेट खोल दो मेरा दोस्त
Yes, sir.
अंदर आ रहा है.
Prosecution has any questions? Cross questioning?
Of course, Your Honor.
Okay. Go ahead.
So, मैम आपका क्या रिलेशन है मिस्टर बॉडी चड्ढा के साथ और कुलचा सिंह के साथ?
बॉडी चड्ढा इज माय फ्रेंड एंड कुलचा इज हिज फ्रेंड.
बॉम्बे सफारी के ट्रेन का नाम है क्या फ्लैश भाई?
इन दोनों को?
Is it a like train?
जब से मैं सिटी में हूँ.
ओके, क्या आप उनको अपना एक क्लोज फ्रेंड मानेंगी कुलचा को?
कितने दिन चलेगा? एटलीस्ट 2-3 दिन चलेगा मैडम के जी.
I'm sorry, you couldn't hear you.
I'm saying, okay. My lord, I object to this. What's the relevance?
We'll get to that, but could the witness please answer that?
Can you be
Would
more
consider-
direct?
All right, I'll be as direct as I can be. Well, क्या आपको कोई मोटिव है टेस्टिफाई करने के लिए बॉडी चड्ढा के बिहाफ पे?
मोटिव मतलब? What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say कि वो आपके
मोटिव
दोस्त
आज ही
हैं
जेल डाल दो. नहीं आज नहीं हो
और
सकता. आज तो
आप
हो नहीं
उनके
सकता
बिहाफ
भाई.
पे
मैं
इस
खुद जा रहा
कोर्ट
हूँ
को
तो
बता रही हैं ये, तो इसके पीछे
सर
आप
बात ऐसी है कि आई एम अंडर द ओथ.
Objection, my
I
lord.
won't be lying.
You don't need to answer that, Goody.
All right, so you did
My
see-
lord, I object to the last question. Is he trying to go ahead and question Ms. Goody Kumari's integrity? Because
I'm just trying to see that
sir,
there is
in the
nothing-
world and the society
I'm
we
just
live
trying
in,
to see that
when
there's
we have to
nothing biased.
Can you let me go ahead and complete my objection, opposing counsel? Thank you. My lord, may I go ahead and start with the objection again?
Go ahead guys. Stop fighting. You're not kids.
My lord, is the opposing counsel. He was just cutting me. So, my lord, the thing is, he's trying to go ahead and question the integrity of a woman here. And she's a friend in the world, in the society. Like, who is supposed to go ahead and drop us off when we are going somewhere else? To, let's say, to the airport, somebody wants to drop me. I will ask my friends to do that because I don't have family here. Same applies to Mr. Chaddha. Only family he has is his father, and they are not really on a good terms. That's it.
What was the relevance to your question, Bennett?
My question's relevance was this, that was there any motive behind her coming here and testifying on their behalf? She could have simply said no. Well, that was it.
So in that case, overruled. Kinsey, you can go ahead. Bennett.
All right. So, Miss Goody,
Ji.
do you have any reason to protect or support Kulcha or Boddy Chaddha?
No, sir. I am here because I was there as I was the one who dropped Chaddha, so that's why I'm here.
Okay, so you saw him entering the airport, but of
Yes.
course, as I am aware, security would not have permitted you to cross beyond a certain extent, and आपने उनको plane में बैठते हुए तो नहीं देखा है.
Definitely not.
And you are also saying that you dropped off Chaddha at 8 o'clock, correct?
Yeah.
Roughly, I'm certain that you do fly a lot, right?
Yeah.
Would you say that?
Objection relevance to the question.
How long does it take for you from the gate to entering a plane? On a general basis.
नहीं सर मैं इतना travel नहीं करती.
Kinsey, I'll repeat one more time for Bennett. Bennett, try to be more direct.
All right, sir. Could you, for the record, say how long does it take for a person to enter the gate and get onto a plane, Miss Goody?
Sir, I have not. मैं ज़्यादा flight नहीं लेती
My
हूँ.
lord, objection. This question is full of speculations. सर अगर मैं सुबह के 7:30 बजे एयरपोर्ट पहुंच गया हूँ, मेरी फ्लाइट शाम की है, मैं तो सर 12 घंटे बाद में ही जाऊंगा.
So I'm just trying to point towards particular fact that the flight was allowed to board till 8:10, and Miss Goody here said that she dropped Boddy Chaddha off at 8 o'clock.
I said around, sir.
It was physically very difficult. Yet
I did
I'm
not
saying-
specify a particular time, sir. I said around.
All right, around then.
Yeah.
Okay, and moving on, where were you on
Because
the
I
day?
remember the boarding time. I don't remember at what, like we left and we had some food and then we dropped him off. तो exactly मुझे किस समय पे उसने कदम रखा है एयरपोर्ट की जमीन पर वो मुझे याद नहीं है. But yes, उसका boarding time मुझे याद है. तो हम जल्दी पहुंच गए थे वहां पे.
All right, that's fine. Where were you on the date of the incident when the events that Mr. Morgan here described in front of the court happened?
Which incident?
Hello, Mr. Mohan.
He was
the
not
inc-
available here in the court, my lord.
The incident where Mr. Morgan was kidnapped and he was taken and beaten up.
My lord, I think the opposing counsel
I
needs
don't
to go
know
and tell the
Mr.
date
Morgan
and
that
time.
much, sir. कि मुझे नहीं पता मैं
That
कहाँ.
Okay,
Like, with
let
him
me specify
proximity.
on day
Again,
2
again,
and 3.
sustained. Bennett, yes, be specific, please.
On day 2 and 3, where were you?
I mean, I was doing
Objection, my
jobs.
lord. How would she know what is day 2 and 3? She just walked in the courtroom.
I think
She
we
was- she
gave
was
the
still there.
court a
She was
very
still
well
there.
defined
All right,
date.
I'll tell you something. The day the boxing event happened, I was not there in the city. All right.
All right. Were you present in the days following, the 2 days that were following after that?
I might have been, and I might have been working because it is very hard to sustain a living in the city. So I might have
Did
been
you
doing
meet
some
with?
jobs.
Were you able to meet Kulcha or Boddy on that day?
No, Body was not there.
How about Kulcha? Were you able
I
to
don't
meet
know
with
him well. I told you, sir, already.
Okay, that's fine. And
My lord, objection. How many irrelevant questions can he ask?
I
'Cause I
think
don't see a
infinite
point
until you
here.
can object to each one of them.
Exactly, I did.
Well,
My lord, if the
Listen,
competition is
Kinsey,
getting under the opposing counsel's skin, it is
Kinsey,
bad.
no. If you have a solid objection towards a certain question, you need to say object and you need to provide your reason. He could ask 1,000 questions and you need to say object 1,000 times.
Exactly what I'm
these things
stating,
work.
my lord. My lord, I will repeat my objection. How many irrelevant questions can he ask? Because there is no point that I see in the line of questioning that the opposing counsel has done till now. And if I have your permission, can I have a sandwich?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Your Honor, all these questions just point to a simple fact that we discussed before this trial began. That was that friends have inherent biases. Calling them on as witnesses just makes anybody question their credibility. There is a certain motive behind a person who is a close friend, as they would describe in their own words, testifying in this courthouse. Well, that is all that the
Hmm.
prosecution wanted to
I
highlight.
just wanted to make sure because I did inform the prosecution that no eyewitnesses who happened to be Mr. Morgan's friend would be allowed. Just wanted to set this up that Miss Goody, right?
जी sir.
Miss Goody also happens to be Mr. Chaddha's close friend. Now, since you have agreed to it, Kenzie, unfortunately, I cannot allow this witness.
All right, my lord. Then in that scenario, I think we're done with this.
And then that makes all the questions relevant.
Doesn't.
Does it, Kenji?
Now, next time when you guys do submit the list of eyewitness, you need to mention the relationship with the accused or the guy who is a complainant.
Was done from my side, my lord.
I don't see it.
It is there in the discovery, my lord. You can check that in the witnesses' relationship to the defendant.
Okay, you may leave now. It's good day.
Okay.
Upon carefully listening to all of your arguments, the court has decided to take a rest for today, and a new date will be issued for this case. I want both of you, Kenzie and Bennett, to side bench with your clients next time before you appear in the court. The testimonies were not satisfied. In the last 1.5 hours or so, to say 1 hour, the court has failed to set the understanding on what was the motive of this bodily harm which was done on Mr. Morgan, if there was a bodily harm done. I hope my points are very fair and clear to understand for both of you guys.
Yes, sir.
Now, one more question before we adjourn the case today. Officer Dylan, or Gillen, what's her name? Gillen, right?
Yeah, yes.
Did you
Yes, sir.
guys, in your investigation, did you guys happen to find the weapon that was being used in this criminal activity?
We didn't find any weapon.
There were no weapons found. Okay. Any forensic evidences that you were able to collect?
No, sir. We just got the medical report. That's all.
Okay. All right. So the DA Kalki.
Milord,
yeah, go ahead.
sorry to cut you off. I would just like to enter another motion. For this case, the defense would like to countersue the prosecution for the appropriate charges, which will be listed in the motion. And I would be sending it over to you right now, so that we can have this, so the line of questioning on the next date.
Negative. This can only be allowed once we're at least done through 3 sessions in this trial.
All right, my lord.
Anything else you want to add, Mr. Bennett?
No, sir, that's all. We'll meet at the next court
Okay,
date.
then the court is adjourned for today, and you shall all receive a new date by the DA Kalki. Thank you all for coming. The court is
Just may I
adjourned.
ask one thing?
Yes.
Should the Boddy Chaddha get the bail, or should we take him in custody?
Boddy Chaddha shall be granted bail by submitting a fee of $1,250 in DA's office. Now, should he found in these days to be involved into any criminal activities, he will be immediately arrested, and there would be no chances of any further bail.
All right, sir.
Accepted, my lord.
All right, sir. I would request Kulcha Singh as well that he should not leave the city because he's also involved majorly in this case.
All right, Kulcha Singh is not allowed to leave the city until further notice.
आराम से बोलते भाई.
Anything
My
else you
lord,
guys want to add?
If I may, my lord, if I may.
Go ahead, Kenzie.
Yes, I wanted to say that Mr. Kulcha, if he was very serious to this, actually the whole case is a flawed, because in the end of the day, if he was such a vital person to the whole scenario, then I think the prosecution would have had him be charged also. And he would be in custody and not standing behind me in the courtroom looking at how the case is going.
No,
for
so
his
you
friend.
don't understand this, Kenzie, because he was summoned as one of the crucial part in investigation of this entire matter, right? Now, all
Yes, my
the
lord.
court is asking for him to not leave the city without the permission of state police. Okay. If he urgently
Right,
needs
my
to
lord.
leave the city, he needs to get in touch with any of the LSPD officers and sign the document, and then he may leave. However,
Sure, sir.
this does not apply on Mr. Chaddha. At any circumstances, he is not allowed to leave the city. The court is adjourned for today. You take care of your client, and I will see you guys next week then.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you.
Excuse me? Guys, please, language, it's a courtroom.
Kalki, maybe in my office.
Beaten by an officer under custody.
Yeah, Kalki, please follow. चलो भाइयों, आज के लिए इतना ही। कुछ समझ में नहीं आया भाई, मेरे को भी अभी तक इनका कुछ भी क्लियर नहीं था। क्या कर रहे हैं आप लोग? What are you doing? Wasting my time.
Sir, honestly, why this case is going so slow pace. There is literally no need for it to go this slow. There is every witness available. No one is calling them. No one is calling the witness rapidly. They're questioning the questions that is literally not relevant. And like he's like बहुत घुमा फिरा के बातें चलती है, बहुत ज़्यादा घुमा फिरा के चलती है।
आप बात कीजिए मिस्टर बेनेट से, इसको केस को बोलिए।
Not even just Bennett, but like Kenzie, वो डेक्स्टर मॉर्गन से सेकंड ने का दोबारा सुना है, बल्कि Bennett should have like objected that repetitive question है।
Asked and answers का objection क्यों नहीं किया?
तो उन्होंने objection में I don't know what these two guys are like trying to waste time, trying to get more time.
कोर्ट अपने साइड से ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं कर सकती। You know that, right? You know that.
Sorry.
कोर्ट अपनी साइड से ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं करती, राइट? सो जो भी उसके सामने दलीलें पेश की जाएगी सुनेगी। आप एक काम कीजिए, आप बात कीजिए दोनों से, ठीक है? नेक्स्ट डेट पब्लिश कीजिए संडे आफ्टरनून की, ठीक है? आई होप एवरीबडी विल बी अवेलेबल। अगर हर कोई अवेलेबल है तो संडे आफ्टरनून के लिए आप ये पोस्टपोन कीजिए। बेल अमाउंट अगर कलेक्ट नहीं होता है अगले 45 मिनट से 1 घंटे में,
Sir, may I come in?
then Mr. Chaddha is not authorized to leave. Okay, then he will be behind the bars. Yes, please come in.
Okay. Sir, schedule था सर हमारा।
Please उन्हें बुलाइए जल्दी से जल्दी।
जी,
Just
जी,
have
मैं
5
बुलाता
minutes
हूँ।
more,
जी।
5 minutes.
Sir, एक बार आप चेक करिएगा, मेरे पास डिस्ट्रिक्ट अटेंडेंट की जॉब नहीं है शायद। I don't know.
आपकी जॉब चली गई है?
हाँ। एक है but
There you go.
Thank you.
हो गया आपका? एक बार आके जरा आप एक्सेस करके देखिए, लैपटॉप कर पा रहे हैं आप?
Yes, sir, I'm able to access it.
Perfect. इसमें अपॉइंटमेंट रिक्वेस्ट आ रही है बहुत सारी रिगार्डिंग एनओसीज एंड स्टफ। प्लीज इनको हेल्प कीजिए, ठीक है?
Yes, sir. Yes.
खत्म करने में।
Okay, we're trying to find him. Yes, my lord.
आपने मुझे मेल किया था एक।
Which one exactly, my lord? Because we did have a lot of mails.
The conjunction I'm talking about.
Oh, the injunction. Yes, sir.
Yeah, injunction.
Yes, sir.
Do you have Goody, right? Again,
No, she's here.
call her in. DA call Heba immediately.
रावण उन्हें गुड्डी को फोन करके बुलाना या फिर मैं बुलाता हूँ उनको?
बुला लीजिए, आप बुला लीजिए प्लीज।
बुला रहे हैं आपको।
जी
This is if you don't mind, क्या मैं 2 मिनट बाहर जा सकता हूँ? सिर्फ 2 मिनट।
जाइए लेकिन जल्दी आइएगा, मेरे पास सिर्फ 10 मिनट है।
चलिए फिर आप कर लीजिए, मैं कोई दिक्कत नहीं, मैं वेट कर लेता हूँ।
Judge sir, may I come in?
प्लीज आ जाइए हिबा जी.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. May I come in?
अरे यार एक एक करके मत
either
पूछो, आ
Khilji
जाओ.
sir or Ravan will have to go and open the doors. Please,
ओके, मैं कर
silent
देता हूँ, मैं
outside.
कर देता हूँ.
हाँ, लेके आओ सर.
Good evening, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm hungry.
Of course, sir. Today I only have vegetarian in my option, like list of options. Here
Good.
you go.
Anything would work.
How about a hot cheese toast with soup? Which juice would you prefer, orange or apple?
Anything would work.
Okay, I'll just give you both. Here you go. Thank you.
Yes, my lord.
So Goody,
Yes, sir.
Hiba, and
Yes, Judge.
who are these other guys?
So
I
this
know-
one is wrong. I don't know why he's there.
Why is he here?
I'm with Heba.
What?
Yeah.
Heba, मैं तुम्हारे साथ
What is he saying? I can't hear him.
Even I can't hear him.
वो कह रहे हैं कि वो आपके साथ आए हैं बाजी.
अच्छा मेरे साथ आए. Okay.
I just wanted to have a word with Heba.
Can you please leave?
आप प्लीज बाहर वेट कीजिए, आप दोनों.
Yes, sir. He is with me, the manager of my
Okay.
business.
Yeah, Kenzie, go ahead. Tell
Yes,
me
sir.
what's the issue.
So the issue over
And
here
one second,
is...
Raman, can you come to this side, please?
जी जी जी.
Hi, may I start, sir?
Please go ahead.
All right. So the issue over here is not that Miss Heba is taking care of Rustic or anything. It is actually the way the citizens felt, right? The citizens were defrauded by the state. We had to go ahead and get an injunction for her being there because the business was offered by the state. Now the thing is, during this whole incident, Miss Heba had prior information that such an announcement was coming. So she was able to go ahead and submit the documents beforehand, before anybody else out there. And as much as I have seen the announcements, there is no other business given to anybody till now. Okay, and no deals regarding that have been made. So it only happened for Rusty Cup. Honestly, I appreciate Ms. Heba for going ahead and taking responsibility for the people's well-being. But sir, having prior information of such a thing is basically unfair for the citizens of the state. That is what the issue over here is. Because she had prior information, she was able to go for it. We have no problem with Ms. Heba going and handling Rusty Cup. The problem we have is the citizens being treated unfair. One of the basic things of the democracy. And after, like, as she submitted her documents and she became that, there could have been an option, like, and I will repeat it again, she's not the problem. The problem is how it was given.
Okay.
I have one question though. Judge, may I ask?
Yeah, go ahead.
In what way I had prior information about Rusty Cup? I was just wondering.
Okay. Heba, okay, I'll just ask you some basic questions. आप मेरे को बताना. You contacted the DA beforehand, right? Before the announcement was even there.
Yes, I found him in
Yes.
the parking lot. I asked about it.
Exactly. And before the announcement even came, you knew that you need a no objection certificate for the same.
No, I had no idea about it.
Heba,
In
you
fact,
called me
Mr.
myself. I have the
Ravan,
record
when I
on me.
met Ravan, he told me.
Exactly. So it all happened before the announcement came, correct?
Yeah, because I knew what I wanted to do in the city. Why shall I wait for the announcement?
Exactly, Heba. Now the point is, the problem is not that you wanted to go ahead and take care of that. Okay? It is instead, it is a good thing that you did. It is done in good faith. The one with bad faith over here is the state. Because if yes, they wanted to give it to you, they could have not entered that thing in the announcement. People would not think about it. Right? They would have given you the business, would have been good. You would have been serving the people. We all would have been happy. And I would be a very happy customer. Right? But now the problem is when they introduced it in the announcement, now all of the rest of the people who are not, let's say, who were not able to make the decision what they want to do from day one, right? They got the information that, okay, now we can do this. and the state is taking our applications in for that. And then while they were doing, they were just trying to prepare, they just got the information कि okay ये सब prepare करना है, right? Then in the time it is not humanly possible to go ahead and get them. At least 2 से 3 दिन लग जाते हैं. But now because it was given to you, a lot of people got discouraged from the state that okay, there is no use.
May I ask you guys something very important?
Yes, sir.
So, number one, you do not, to what I understand, is you do not have any issue Heba getting the business.
Yeah, we have no issues with that, sir.
Number two, the problem that you have is the way this has been actioned and she getting the opportunity to operate the business. Okay.
Not the opportunity
And
part,
the
it is good
third
for her.
issue is the lesser amount of time that everybody else got to go for it. I think this is something that I could understand. This is the gist.
Yes, sir.
And is this something that came to you on your own, or somebody did approach you? You as their attorney, you submitting this injunction?
Honestly, sir, the injunction part is something I came on like knowing myself because I wanted to go ahead and get it in front of the judiciary that the state has operated in a what do you say, in a fraudulent manner, to be accurate. Because a lot of citizens, like they were not fairly treated, sir. I know people were very happy, and when the announcement was made, I was contacted by mistake by a lot of them to get the NOCs. They didn't know that a private attorney cannot give the no objection certificates. I had to guide them through it. But after that, I say more than 5 of them, apologies for my phone, my lord. More than 5 to 6 of them called me again, and they were like, there is no use. We are very, we are feeling a lot of discomfort, that there is no use to our efforts as it is already given to somebody. And they did not even come and give their documents that they got.
Hmm.
That is the thing.
Okay.
Sir. The people being treated unfair by the state. The problem is the state, not Ms. Heba.
Why your name is not there in the plaintiff if you came up with this injunction idea on your own?
Yes, sir. No,
why
the
your
thing
name is not there?
The lead plaintiff for this situation that that I got the injunction for. So the thing is, sir, if I would go ahead and do it myself, I had people who wanted to be to get this thing done and see it through. And Miss Goody over here is standing, and she wanted to see it through. That nobody else is treated in an unfair manner. So she wanted
You
to be
wanna
the
you wanna know
plaintiff, and I
something,
gave her the chance.
Kenzie? You wanna know
Of course,
something?
sir.
What I find
sir.
funny.
Yes, sir.
What I find funny is people, questioning the integrity and the modus operandi of state manager, become plaintiffs of such injunctions, yet fail to be present when they're asked to be present. I see Rebecca Gurung is also another plaintiffs here, which
Yes, sir.
also could be a lead plaintiff, by your words, not mine, of course.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is missing here. That clearly shows me how serious she was for this business. Now, again, I had a word with Mr. Rao on this topic, right? And
Yes, sir.
there are a lot of permutation and combinations which state manager needs to set, and also us from the Department of Justice, before we could actually announce it, that Mr. Ravan is now a state manager and officially he could make those announcements. Ravan was working in the background and was openly tweeting about his availability in the city.
Yes,
Because
sir.
I remember this, I asked him to do so on, I think, this was, I think, on 9th. Ravan, correct me if I'm wrong.
सर मुझे डेट याद नहीं है मैं
Yeah,
माफ
I
करता हूँ
remember
उसके लिए।
dates. Don't worry about it. So
जी
you
जी
came on 9th because I appointed you as state manager on 9th.
जी सर
Uh, and talking about your plaintiff, Miss Goody Kumari, what knowledge do you have, Goody, in cooking business?
I have been a part of a restaurant earlier. I know how to cook. I know how the restaurant works because I have eventually was promoted to a manager and I know how it works.
Hmm. Hmm. Where's your team? Do you have a team ready?
My team is not here in the city right now.
It's okay. They do not need to be physically present here. Do you have a team?
Yep. But since this decision was made, they have
Forget about
ventured
the
onto
decision.
other
Forget about the decision.
ways.
You did get in touch with your lawyer Kinsey here. You did file
Yeah.
for an injunction within the
I
next
did have
30
a team,
minutes.
sir.
Let me complete, Goody. You did reach out to Kinsey. Kinsey did file an injunction within 30 minutes. He got the approval. So on the very same day when he got the approval, where is your letter of interest? Have you submitted the letter of interest to state manager so far?
Injunction was filed after the business was given. Right?
What do you understand?
24 hours.
What do you understand? What is injunction?
Please explain what is injunction.
Did you not
I
brief?
might not understand it.
Did you not brief her, Kinsey?
Sir, she does not know the legal description.
I
but
don't know the
told her
legal
that-
terms.
Maybe
that
you
it is
tell.
Yeah, so it is basically getting a stay on the operations.
Stay, which means the key were never handed over to Miss Heba Binza.
Yeah.
The operations of state were withheld by the court order.
Yes.
Now that you know that the keys are not being given until you guys are being heard, is your document ready? Now, I'll take your document now.
So, may
Or
I
did you
answer this
come
one?
here just to talk?
May I answer the question?
No, you first answer this question. Where is your document? Were you informed by Raman at any given date that you would be needing certain set of documents should you go for a business? Any day
Alright.
in the past couple of days? Yes or no?
Basically,
No. You weren't. Okay.
May I complete what I'm trying to say?
Go ahead.
All right. So I approached Ravan. I came to city courthouse. I met him and I asked him, what am I supposed to do if I want to go for a restaurant business? And he told me that I need to talk. I need to hire an attorney. I need to hire a lawyer, and I need to take information from him that what kind of documents are needed and how much amount and things will be required for all this things. So I asked for his number. He did not give me his number, and he said he will let me know. He has my number. He'll call me and he'll let me know that howsoever I am supposed to proceed. And as matter of the fact कि मैंने मेरे documents ready हैं कि नहीं हैं, I don't have it because I lost faith in the system.
What are you doing here now?
Kenji asked me to fight for what I believe in. I had actually lost faith.
Is it a joke, Kinsey?
It's not really a joke, my lord.
It's not a joke.
Your plaintiff is telling me
Yes.
that you are asking her to fight the case and she has no interest left in it.
He has no interest left in the state, my lord.
I
He
have no
has the
interest
faith in
left in the
judiciary.
state.
So what are you doing here? Fighting for what? Fighting because Kinsey asked you to do so.
I'm questioning the state, sir.
You cannot, first of all. Unless you know everything, you cannot question. The state is not a person that you're questioning.
So what am I to a state then as a citizen?
You can ask what was the process behind Heba Binzad getting her business registered. You can ask those questions. You cannot question the integrity, why it was given, and how fast it was given. If you had been in Heba's chair, you would also have received the business in that due time. What you are doing, Kenzie and Goody here, is questioning the integrity of state, that there are some malicious activity that have happened between state and Miss Heba.
My lord, then what is what would be the answer to the question that other people who had no prior information, why were they notified that they can go ahead and approach for it when there was already a worthy candidate in the eyes of the state for that?
There was no worthy candidate in the eyes of state. Now, Again, you should know this.
How? You did not even hear their briefs.
Again, it seems you know everything.
How can state determine that there is no worthy candidate until and unless they have heard their proposals?
Who's going to speak here? Kenzie, you or your client?
I'll take care of the representation, my lord. But she can speak for herself if she's asked the questions.
So maybe you know, she needs to be a little professional. Okay, and mind her tone with me.
I respect that, my lord, but let me just brief it a little. We are looking at a citizen who is
Whatever you're
probably-
looking at, for me, everybody is equal.
I respect
I
that,
don't
my
give
lord,
rats as to
because
state's
I know
profit or
you do
losses.
that.
You know me.
Exactly, my lord. That is why I got the injunction from you, and that is why I filed it in your court and not
The
in
injunction was approved faster than anything has been approved so far.
Yes, my lord.
Now, in your injunction report, where is that question that what was the process that was followed to
It
give
is there,
Heba Binjad?
It is there, my lord.
Have you had a
It's
meeting
still
with
not
the
there.
state manager so far?
I couldn't have it, my lord.
You
I was
couldn't
not
have it.
available.
Apparently, you guys are all so
Exactly.
busy.
So I was very busy with the other trial that we just went through.
Mr. Ravan, have you had a chance
Ji,
to
sir.
speak with Goody in the last 5-6 days?
No, sir.
No?
No.
Did she approach you?
No, sir.
She did not approach you.
If may I don't have his number.
It's okay.
You have my number.
I don't have your number, sir. You did not give it to me.
मैसेज चेक कीजिए.
आप कह रहे हैं मैसेज चेक कीजिए. मैंने आपसे पूछा आपकी बात हुई, आप कह रहे कोई बात नहीं हुई. What are you trying to do here, Ravan?
सॉरी
कोई call नहीं
सॉरी सर, मैं ये बोला था कि मतलब जो डॉक्यूमेंट्स रिलेटेड बात थी वो मैंने की थी आफ्टर मतलब 11 तारीख को.
11 तारीख को आपने की थी.
जी जी.
क्या था आपके मैसेज में?
सॉरी
क्या मैसेज था आपका?
सर मैं पढ़ के बताऊं आपको?
बताइए.
जी. Letter of interest, NOC, DOJ and PD. Last 7 days banking statement, food exam and PPT. Prepare yourself with these documents. Best of luck.
Which means you gave the rightful information to Kenzie's plaintiff.
जी sir.
My lord, in those messages, I would like to question just Mr. Ravan one thing. Mr. Ravan, have you mentioned anything like related to your identity in the messages, even prior to that?
मुझे एक बात बताइए कि इस वक्त आपको स्टेट में कोई और दिख रहा है?
So there is a good amount of people who would claim to be a lot of stuff here.
इस वक्त मैं ही हूँ सर, मैं ही सबको मैसेज करता हूँ. अभी मैंने जस्ट स्टेट फॉर्म्स
the
निकाले हैं
message
ताकि
came
स्टेट.
from your personal
जी
account, not the
सर.
state account.
जी अभी के लिए मेरी तरफ से आया सर.
My lord, when somebody messages us, we all get a lot of fraudulent messages on a regular basis, right? Some being like your loan has been approved, some being like your CIBIL score is amazing, let us get you something, and a lot of other stuff. Now, a random number messages you with this stuff and says that prepare yourself with this. Now that is not even from a professional state account. That is coming from somebody's personal number. Why would a citizen believe that?
The citizen will believe that because your citizen moments ago mentioned that Ravan has said to her that I have your number and you will get a, and I will contact you.
He said he'll call me.
He said he'll call you, but he will connect with you.
Yeah, and he did not mention his identification. And
ये मैं
neither
आपको
did
बता
he.
देता हूँ सर.
Can you not interrupt, please, sir? Let me complete.
कर लीजिए प्लीज.
हाँ. So he did not even mention the deadline of that. अगर इस
Deadline तो
पहली
मैंने
बात तो
किसी
ये
को भी नहीं
मेरे
बताई.
स्पैम में है, मैंने अभी देखा मैसेज. इसमें
Exactly.
कहीं पर भी कुछ लिखा नहीं है about the fact that he is Ravan. Neither any deadline is mentioned that after this my documents will not be considered. Best of luck. तक ही है, yeah.
Have you had a chance to speak to anybody else, Goody?
So I have visited courthouse lot of times. I couldn't find anyone, and that's all about it. Yeah.
Hmm.
Even I actually also filed for an appointment, but there was no response.
There was a response. I denied it. That appointment is with me. I don't talk about business.
I was not aware that that is for your appointment or for the lawyer's appointment or state person's appointment.
Are you a regular, Kuti? Let me ask.
I
Like, do you
don't
come?
visit courthouse that much.
Hmm. Do you visit the city quite often? Do you stay here in the city, or do you come
Yes.
from somewhere else?
Yes, I do. I
Okay.
visit. I stay in the city. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. So
But due to certain family health issues, I had to go.
you see, Goody, what I get a feel of this entire scenario, that there is this one set of expectation that people should come to us and tell me कि ये ले लो वो ले लो. This is your personal matter. This is your business. You should be the one showing the interest from day one that, hey, I need to do this. How do I get this done?
Alright.
Like what Hiba did. Hiba was also not informed. Now, again, let me complete on this point. Rusty Cup as a land, as a unit near wherever it is, has not been given to Heba. Heba has registered her business name as Rusty Cup. All she got has a business license. She hasn't been given that business. The key hasn't been given to her. The contracts have never been signed. You guys do not know, and that is why you guys create all this. Nobody came to Raman inquiring that, hey, has the business gone away? Or does the announcement, now you question that the message was incomplete. So I say the announcement was also incomplete. The announcement never said it cannot be given to anybody else.
No, sir. That is what I'm stating. Yes, it was pretty much very clearly mentioned in that. Like, I will go ahead and cite the announcement here. Applications are being reviewed on a rolling basis, so get yours in soon. Very appreciative. Very well done. A great step by the state. But the point is, when Miss Heba was there and she was approaching every day, right, very prior to the announcement was made, and she knew, and everybody, and even Mr. Ravan was aware of it, the DA was aware of it, that she's going to be submitting the documents. Okay, then why is an announcement made to go ahead and make other people aware of it? Because they got their hopes up that yes, maybe we can go ahead and be restaurant owners with the help of the state, but they were not able to file it. Because
Ravan, I believe
moments it was
we
done.
received 3 to 4 proposals after your announcement.
जी सर मेरे को मिला सर.
How many proposals did you get?
Sir 2.
How many interviews did you do?
Only one. Oh, I mean all.
All 2 of them. So which means Heba plus 2, a total of 3.
Lord, only one or all?
All.
Okay. Why did you choose to go ahead with Heba? Is there a particular reason?
सर जैसे कि आपने मेरे को बताया था मेरे अपॉइंटमेंट्स होने पहले कि लोगों का बहुत प्रेशर है, तो मुझे जल्दबाजी में कुछ डिसीजन लेने पड़े, तो फिर मैंने आपके साथ भी मीटिंग की. देन सब भी बहुत डिसाइड
Right.
की. जी.
Right. So, Kenzie, we've been here for, I think, almost 2 weeks now.
Absolutely.
A lot of people complaining the economy is not okay, the food is not okay, this is not okay, that is not okay. There's a lot of pressure on the state. The state also needs an anchor. State can never always be the anchor. So it's a both-way relationship. You help the state helps you back.
Yes, sir.
Now, in the last 10 days, so to say, that I've been here, and while people claim that they come to courthouse and they don't find any DOJ personnel, I do not accept that, because my entire department is in city every single day. Not even one day has passed since even you have joined, Kenzie. You have been here in the city every single day except for yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Tell me if I'm making any wrong comments here or mistake. Is there any mistake in my statement?
No, sir, I would not say that. But there is just one thing that majority of the time, the only person present from the Department of Justice is Austin Bennett.
अबे नीचे रख हाथ, हट नीचे रख.
Who is absolutely in shape to give you an NOC.
Exactly. But he's the only one, my lord.
So what? Take the appointment.
Exactly. So I get your point, my lord. Like people could go ahead and get the appointments and everything and all of that. But the point is, like, I'll make the picture again. State puts out an announcement.
I get your
The
picture,
first-
Kenzie. I need to cut the short
Exactly, my
now.
lord.
Okay, the
All right.
appointment came on 10th, 11th. The restaurant was given on 12th. Is that your point? I hear your point. You do not know the
Exactly,
hardship
that's it.
behind that decision. You do not know what all went through, okay, in the last 10 days. Yet we took 2 cases in, we got the interviews done, and even after the injunction, which was filed by you, we asked people to submit it. Ravan had been coming to city on a daily basis. He had been talking to people that if you're still interested, you can still file for it. Nobody. Oh no, actually, you know what? One more case came after the announcement. Somehow people are getting to know that there is an injunction filed, which should not have been the case.
No, like no information was passed on from our end to anybody.
I'm sure.
Oh,
Here
I
people
am
know.
sure, my lord, because I know how they know. I know.
Do
how
you
they know.
also want to know what kind of appointment people are trying to make here? What kind of
Yes,
appointment request
I
did I
would
take?
surely love to know.
जल्दी से बुक कर लेता हूं वरना ये भी किसी और को मिल जाएगा. This was the appointment request.
What? Sir,
Let's
I
not go there.
cannot go ahead and make a statement for the people who are
Exactly my
brainless.
point. So because you do not know the complete story, and personally I, and from the Department of Justice, rather the state holds no obligation to answer to your question that why this was given. Definitely you can ask how it was given. We'll be more than happy to tell you how it was given.
Right. So, may I request something, my lord? Because
Good.
in the end of the day, it is a what is a closed room hearing. So, I would actually like to request that there be an ordinance passed from you, clarifying it to the state. Because it is a pro bono for me to just clear it up for you. I'm not making any money out of this. This is not a money agenda. So I just wanted so that the people of the state know this. I would request you to please go ahead and go ahead and write an ordinance for the Right to Information Act, that the people have right to ask, because people think they don't. And sir, I want the state to go ahead and work in the best manner possible. I want the citizens to have a great life, and there is a reason I became the private attorney. I chose to practice the law so that people who
हिंदी
live
के
in
लिए
the
हम दो दबाए
society
थे.
live in a
माफी
better
चाहूंगा
way,
मैं.
to make the society better.
अंजलि से जोकर वाइटी.
Because you hold the power to write an ordinance, I would request you to do so, my lord. And I would just like to say this to Ms. Heba. Ms. Heba, we had no intentions to go ahead or defame you or anything, right? The only thing was to question the system. And I hope you get that because you're a smart woman.
Of course, Mr.
Ms.
Kenji.
Goody, are you still interested in opening a food business, so to say?
No, sir.
Good. Then anything else, Kenzie?
No, my lord, but me, Miss Goody, Miss Rebecca too, when she will come and I will tell her. We really appreciate the justice system looking into this, because this will help me go ahead and pass the statement to others that yes, the justice system of the city does care. Because that was the question I was asked, my lord, that does the state even care? Does the judiciary even care? And sir, I respect judiciary a lot.
The judiciary does not care till the time it is brought to its attention. Now that it has
Absolutely, my
been
lord.
brought to its attention, I request Mr. Ravan to be more fair next time with timelines, agendas, and everything. The process of applying for a business, because certain citizens do not know how to reach out to you, or do not know that, if they have spoken to you, you might message them or call them. Next time, be more fair, be more open, be more specific. Next time when you put up announcements, put up with timelines. Okay. In our previous announcement, wherein we're still to let out cool beans, I think distilled in, there's a clothing shop and there's also a government weapon shop along with Rusty Garages. Ravan, I would request the state to put up an end date to
जी
it. That what is the
जी
last date to submit the letter of intent.
okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys for coming and please ensure, Ravan, that the keys are handed over to Hiba Binjad
जी
today before
okay
10:30. And just so that you guys know, the place that I'm talking about was not leased out till now. The paperwork still needs to be done. Her business name was Rusty Cup. So if you had been claiming that place, even after the announcement that, hey, this place is mine, I want this place, you would have got it. Because it's a business, personal business name, that is Rusty Cup. I could name my business Rusty Cup 1. You could name your business Rusty Cup 2. It's just a business license. A license
Yes, my lord.
to operate your business.
Yes, my lord.
Right, thank you for coming, and I wish you great success. It's good day.
Right,
Thank you,
my
sir.
lord. I would, before leaving, by the way, thank you so much for this, and I would really request the ordinance to be there. If you want me to find a go ahead and put out a PIL for this, I would really do that.
We are going to do that.
We'll look into it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Really appreciate it. And have a congratulations on the business. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Justice.
Well, there isn't anything that I did for you. I did what is right. I do not know you personally. I have no personal interest out of you or your business. Behave.
Please थोड़ा सा तहजीब
Moise,
से रहें.
Moise is the Chief Justice, please.
Sorry.
Forgive him, Chief Justice. He's very young. He has to learn a lot in his life. My apologies.
आप चाबी लीजिए. Get
Yes,
your business
Chief
set up
Justice, sir.
today, tomorrow. Raman, we
जी
discussed. Please
जी
amend those things.
okay.
Okay. I, as a Chief Justice, also feel the frustrations of citizens of Los Santos, but that doesn't mean that anybody can come in my office and question the integrity of the state.
जी
Okay. And be very mindful next time this lady D comes in. Please ensure all her documents are absolutely correct.
जी
ठीक है, चलिए. Thank you.
You're welcome,
जी जी
Justice साहब.
That will be all, Chief Justice, sir.
What did he say?
Oh, I did not hear it. Sorry. क्या
What
बोला
did you
मुझे
say?
आपने?
मैंने बोला थैंक यू सो मच चीफ जस्टिस साहब.
I thank you for coming.
Okay.
Hi
That
guys,
will be all.
मेरी
I
आवाज़
need
आ
to.
रही?
Yeah, I need to leave. Anything
That
else?
will be all, Chief Justice.
Yes, you may leave now.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Are you available tomorrow?
No, I'm not.
Day after tomorrow?
Yes, but I have a case to attend to.
That's fine. I would like you to visit my restaurant sometimes.
Maybe after the case. Yes, in the evening.
All right, then I will be waiting for you, Your Honor. I'll see you then. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Have a great night. Bye bye.
You as well, Miss Binzad.
Thank you so much. Goodbye, Chief Justice साहब.
जी 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 जी
And thank you, Mr. Ravan, as well. Have a great night to you as well. Bye bye.
बिल्कुल जी.
Thank you so much, Ravan.
Disco DM, भाई मेरे को भागना पड़ेगा अभी. दिवांशु. SD
अच्छा,
प्रोफाइल क्या
दोबारा
है? सर्विस डेवलपमेंट पता नहीं क्या. वैसे तो मेरे नॉलेज में नहीं है दीप. मेरा डोमेन चेंज हो गया, बट विल सी. Raman, anything that we need to discuss urgently because I really need to leave.
नहीं 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 सर, अभी कोई रिसेंटली तो नहीं करना. मैं बस इनको कीज दे देता हूँ और मैंने कुछ इंटरव्यूज आज और कल ले लूँगा सर मैं. बाकी आप देख लीजिएगा.
Your department, your
आपकी.
call. I don't care.
जी 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 जी. ओके सर. ओके
अरे
Okay.
भागो तो
ओके
सही.
जी. क्या लीव सर?
Yeah, please.
ओके
Lock the door on your way out.
ओके ओके ओके.
चलो भाइयों, आज के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया, मुझे बहुत गालियाँ पड़ रही हैं घर से।
बताइए।
तो आई सी यू गाइस इन द नेक्स्ट वन, मे बी
थोड़ा
संडे,
टाइम रुक जाइए, अभी थोड़ा
संडे
सा
आफ्टरनून।
मीटिंग है एक घंटे से, मेरे को मीटिंग कंप्लीट करनी पड़ेगी सर।
ट्रायल नंबर 2, मतलब ट्रायल नंबर 1 ही है, पार्ट 2।
एक मिनट रुकिए।
ठीक है, दैट बीइंग सेड, टेक केयर,
मुझे
बाय बाय,
थोड़ा सा
गुड
वर्क दे
नाइट।
दीजिए, मिनिमम इतना